I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. Rap god.
Mm.
Yeah, you got that stuck in my fucking head now. I actually hate you. All right, guys, yappers, welcome back. This is episode number 56, and I am your host, Momo. Alongside me is our other host, Mamba.
Hello.
Guys, thank you so much for all the love and support on the last 3 episodes. It's actually been kind of crazy. Now we're not looking at astronomical numbers here, but we were kind of on a downward spiral for a little bit there, and then you guys brought it right back up. So I don't know. Let us know what the fuck we did different, and let's keep doing that.
I know what it was.
Old guy sell book.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
Just kidding. I'll say it. It was Nobody wants to just sit there and listen to some old guy sell them a fucking book.
Now there was a couple of things that I did like that he said, but for the most part, it was the same voice lines over and over and over.
That guy he had like 7 voice lines.
Yeah, and that was
crazy.
That was the biggest thing, is that I would ask challenging questions, like at least my challenging,
and he would still bring it back.
Yeah, because I'd be like, so like, what does this mean for like the future of like politics and everything like that?
Well, I was running through my backyard naked.
But if you buy my book, it'll actually tell you.
Mm.
And then when fucking Dave came on and was just like, yeah, usually when I have people on and they are trying to sell a product, they usually give it to us. And it's just like,
so we got scammed.
Yeah, double scammed. Our time, and time is money, folks. I don't know if you know this, but time is fucking money.
Chop chop.
So since we last spoke with Dave, what have you been up to, Mamba?
Let me think of the right word for this. Nada.
Tu hablas español.
Si vous plaît.
Just different language, yeah.
Whoops. Language. No, I've been just trying to get back on track with streaming. I always yap about it in the stream, but I'd be struggling. But I'm gonna come back better than ever.
Before I say something in response, I just looked at the camera and realized what shirt I was wearing. Can we just take a moment and look at how awesome this shirt is?
My quest for cheese concludes in tragedy.
I just think that's fire.
Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. Like that?
Sounds cool.
It's a rat looking for cheese. He's in a cage. It ends in tragedy.
Touche. Yeah, just to piggyback off what you're saying there.
I hate you so much. Stop saying that.
Yeah, this whole thing has been really like, I come home from a long day of work, right? And my favorite thing to do is wait until 3:30 p.m.
Yes, CST.
CST. And at 3:30 PS CST, I know that I can log on to twitch.tv, type in my search bar, Mamba_opens, and there's some big
normal
headed guy.
Right.
Just yapping away. He's already talking. He just pressed start streaming.
I don't wait.
And he's already 10 minutes through his conversation. I've
already told the day's story. Nobody's even there yet. So now I have to tell it 3 more times.
And that's how I spend my afternoon.
Right.
But not lately.
I mean, if we look at the analytics for the month.
4 days?
For the last 30 days. Motherfucker. I don't know how to get to that on my phone. Nobody's ever used this on their phone before.
Keep talking, Grandma.
Oh, these numbers look terrible.
Oh, down. The red means good, right?
Fuck, where do I go for this?
Like to find the good numbers?
Yeah, how do I make it look better than it is?
Just go back 2 months, bro.
But where do I go to find the motherfucker? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think it's.
The motherfucking
I
You
feel
do
like,
it.
I feel like it's just like a fucking stream summary.
Holy green. Yo!
+1.
We take those.
That's how do you just get to just because this is just
You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, where the fuck?
Yeah, but it's just doing it per stream, so I don't know how to.
Anyways, the last time I checked.
Wait, click on the calendar.
Boop. Uh-oh.
Oh wait, I think that's still just gonna make you select one single day.
We're in
Never
the
mind.
red.
So, anyways, guys,
I've been at like 120 hours for the past 30 days. It's like 60 less than when I was going crazy, but
it's kind of crazy. If you put in the time, so let's just there is 160 hours in the normal work month, right?
Right.
So you were at what?
120 for this 30 days.
Well, that kind of made like the comparison because I was gonna be like, you're working harder than most people.
Well, no, I mean, like before that though,
Yeah,
I
streamers,
was hitting like 180.
and that's the thing though, is like streaming is harder than a normal job.
Ah.
And but I mean, honestly, there in some aspects, it is, because like
Not wrong.
especially if you don't have anyone in the chat, that's excruciating. Because imagine having to pretend to be like all like, wow, I'm having a good time, and then just no one is there.
No, there are definitely times and ways that it's harder, but it's like overall not even close.
Oh yeah, not a like I had to lift like these things, these shelves that were 100 pounds each. There was 10 of them.
Yeah,
I had to lift
I had
them.
to talk to a guy who only wants to talk about how shit gets sticky for 2 hours.
I had to lift them down from the highest point that you could like that's humanly like reachable, like
Max height limit.
yeah. And like I'm talking about like 3-step ladder plus my arm length, and that's all I could use. And
Hell.
and 200 or again 100 pounds each, 10 of them. Had to take them all down one by one, and then bada bing, bada boom, put them all onto a pallet, just for my boss to come say, "Hey, we don't need those anymore. Put them back."
That's stupid.
So,
Classic.
well, it wasn't because he told me to get help, but I was like, I'm not a pussy, so I can lift them by myself, and I proved it, and then he was in all fairness, he was coming to stop me. He was like, "Hey, we don't need those anymore. That's not going to work." And I said, I already took them all down. And he's just like,
how about I
what?
do any?
Guys, with that being said, we do have
I'll just yap. I think that there are ways that it's harder though. Like, for example, I think with streaming, it is very hard for a lot of creators, myself included, to find out like where the work stops and where it ends. I think is a big thing. Work, quote unquote, omega lol. But can't hear anything anymore. My mic keeps cutting out. I don't like it. Yeah. Whoops. Sorry. For example, right? Like I stream for 6 hours, right? And then I get off stream, and then somebody messages me, and they're like, "Yo, man, Angel just threatened to blow up the IRS office." And I'm like, how's that my problem? But then I end up dealing with it anyway. And then I don't know. There's other stuff. Like,
I think
it's harder.
I think the biggest thing is that everything else is just an abyss. So you're talking to nobody, but also 20 people at the same time. And it's like weird.
I don't have a problem with that. Talking like while people are typing. But I think there's the two biggest issues for new streamers especially is talking to nobody, period. And especially people that aren't used to talking into the abyss, quote unquote. Because to me, like, let's say Schmois is typing in chat, I can hold that conversation just as easily as if I was just talking.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people do struggle with that. And then what I said before, I think that it's hard for a lot of people who put in higher numbers of hours to know where it stops and where it starts. Because obviously you want to foster community, right? And you want to be available. But how often, like, should I be giving an hour of my time to the Discord a day and interacting with people? Or do I stay the whole time as long as I'm awake? Or do I just say, fuck you, mods, talk to them? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes sense. Right, we're gonna take a quick pause here while we try to get in contact with our guests, so bear with us.
Cut. Should help, right?
All right, guys. As mentioned before, we have a very special guest here. His name is Holic, and we have met him through a very special member of our community, LB Lord Bovin, as all of you may know, and he's introduced us to Holic here. Holic, go ahead, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, hello, how are you doing, guys? Hello, my name is Holic. I go with handle HolicBolic on Twitch and YouTube. I'm a variety content creator. I do a lot of gaming. I'm trying to kind of branch out, like going something extra with, I don't know, art and doing some comedy sketches and so on. So it's been it's been a journey. It's very weird, not gonna lie. Like in general, just like the vtubing aspect, when I found out about this, I was like, okay, what is this and how do I do it? And I tried once and it just catch on for me. I feel like I can act more like
Animated.
how to say it?
It adds more personality.
Yeah, kind of more personality rather than just my face. And I'm not really good with camera. I know myself, some kind of like shyer person. In reality, I'm not like this crazy screaming, like saying insane stuff person. I'm kind of keeping to myself and so on. But like, this is like, I've seen other people talk about like puppeteering. You put on a mask, you put a costume, and you're just trying to act in a certain way. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been I don't know, slowly working towards increasing the community, and
I see the numbers, man. You're doing really, you're growing pretty fast.
well, as fast as subjective, but yeah.
I mean, faster than most, man. I mean, I've seen like how many followers are you on Twitch right now?
I think 100.
Yeah, and I remember when Bovin was first talking about you, you were like sitting at like 5 or 10 maybe. So I mean, and it's been less than like a couple weeks.
It's important to remember that like 80% of streamers never even hit like affiliate.
Yeah.
Or hold any viewer retention.
And you just got there, so congratulations on affiliate.
Thank you very much.
And you did that again fairly fast. And all, like, I mean, obviously you did a lot of good promotion and everything like that, but you did it very, what's the word? Naturally. A lot of people, such as myself, back in the day, when to be fair, affiliate's was a lot harder to get, back in the day. And so I think you needed like a lot more followers, a lot more hours, and I don't know.
It's like 50 stream on 7 different days.
I think the only thing was the followers. You had to get 100.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was the biggest thing.
And 3 average.
So, yeah, and that's always been the same.
Yeah.
But it was just hard, because like getting 100 followers was just hard.
Yeah.
So obviously,
well, half of mine when I got it were art bots, and half of them probably still are bots.
But I mean, that's the biggest thing though too. Is like I said, you reached it really fast, and because like I said, some of the things that I got were all like follow for follow type shit, because it's all just fucking a bunch of little people trying to be.
Yeah. That's one of the things I'm trying to avoid. We're not trying to make this because we have the small community on Discord, and we're just trying to like connect with people on Twitch. So I'm not looking for people who are like, let's get a streamer channel and get like 20 YouTubers and let's do funny things together. It's more like we're trying to make a connection with people, and then even like with others, content creators are like, okay, if we're not gonna like advertise you openly, like just like that, but like if you want to catch up with people, just to talk with them, we can follow ideas and just bounce off each other and see what's happening, and like you kind of influence each other and push each other like going up. Because I've seen like I've met a lot of people who are way above me, and for me that's, oh shit, I see what they're doing, because they always talk to me too, and like they help me and support me. I'm like, okay, I see what they're doing and I want that, and I think it's accessible, so I'm going to do it my way, a little bit, maybe like a smaller scale or slower, and then trying to step up. So I feel like it's very important to do that connection type, connecting to people and working out, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, trying to know all the different angles and seeing how do you like it yourself. Because of course, if you're successful but you hate it, like
what's the point?
Does it work?
If you couldn't stream to nobody for like 8 hours, you don't really love streaming. And I think
no.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. Too many people got into it like in COVID for just money, and I think it really like showed off. And I think that's why like the people who hit affiliate are hitting it, because I don't give a fuck about the money. Don't make any. But
I mean, it's one thing. Affiliate's not. I mean, you get the sub button, yes, but there's so many other perks that come with it, such as like just emotes and everything.
I
So
mean,
like,
even being able to
and
control your
channel
ads
points.
is nice.
Yeah, because like I mean,
Ads and channel points.
yeah, because
Channel
I mean,
points help.
if I can choose when ads are playing, it's a game changer. Because like the whole thing is pre-rolls. People don't want to be there for a pre-roll. Like small streamers, that's what kills you the most. And so to be able to take pre-rolls off, phenomenal. And then your loyal people always sub, so it's always fine.
Yeah. Where are you from, man?
Yeah, you got a very
Wow.
distinguished accent that I've never quite heard before. I was gonna bring that up.
Thanks. Originally, I'm from Lithuania,
Oh,
but I live in UK currently, so my accent is kind of a mix of everything.
Because I know that you gave me UK times whenever we were scheduling this, and I was just like, all right. So I was expecting like a British person whenever I first heard you. And I was just like, that is
maybe
not
Scottish.
a British accent at all.
Yeah, so I've been talking English since, I don't know, so 4th grade when I started learning English language and just started playing games online. And then most people you meet are like other people who broke in English, so you kind of bounce off each other, like like Germans, Polish, trying to speak English and like playing like online MMO games. I mean, at that point we played a lot of Lineage, if you know.
Never heard of that
game. Lineage, World of Warcraft.
Ooh.
So it was like the first experience, and you want to talk to people, want to get better. So it's kind of the first time you hear them, they have their broken like Polish English accent, and I have my broken Lithuanian English, and you kind of like mix and match, and then you get used to it, and just now it became whatever it is right now. Because when I speak to Lithuanian people, they're like, "What is your accent? You don't have a Lithuanian accent. What the hell happened to you?" Like,
now, excuse
so it's kind of
an ignorant person here. But
Yeah.
where is Lithuania?
Lithuania is near Poland. Between Poland, it's no Baltic Sea, near Germany and Latvia. No, okay.
Eastern side of Europe,
Yeah,
right? Poland, Russia, Sweden,
we're between.
Lithuania.
Oh,
I know maps.
yeah. He's a map
I'm,
guy.
I'm
It's
a fucking autist.
It's a baby country that nobody knows about. It's funny.
I've heard
Once
about it.
was
I definitely
talking-
know about it. I just couldn't
Oh yeah.
point it out if you asked me to for my life.
Once I was talking to this guy from Dubai. I think we were playing something like that. And he's like, "Oh, where you from?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm from Lithuania." And he's like, "What the fuck? You have internet? You have internet in Lithuania?" I'm like, "Dude, you have internet in the desert. What do you mean?" "Yeah, we have internet."
That is true.
Starlink going crazy. It's bringing everybody together.
Yeah.
Now, what got you? So you said that you tried VTubing, and then you were like, "I like this shit." What
Yeah.
made you decide I'm gonna just become full VTuber? Besides, like the whole camera shyness and everything else, like what really stuck out to you, and how did that come about, making your character that you have now?
Originally, like I started my YouTube very long time ago. I don't know, 6-7 years. I started my first channel.
Ooh.
It was just random stuff, and just nonsense and lots of failure. Nothing worked out. I put like insane VODs of like 4 hours with my own editing, which was absolute disaster.
4 hours with editing?
Yeah,
that's insane, bro.
And it did not work out. Like I myself hated it. Like I did not like any of my content, and it was just like, so it was like a journey from that point on and off. Like every year I would try again. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Okay, I'm gonna make a new channel. Always like, okay, I'm gonna make a new channel this time for sure, man. 1,000,000 subs in 1 week, 100%. So I had like, I don't know, 4 or 5 channels up to this point, and just trying to because I had this crazy mindset. Okay, if I'm gonna start a new channel, the algorithm doesn't know anything about me, and the algorithm gonna show me to everybody, which is a crazy assumption.
We all know how to use.
So yeah, of course. So a lot of failures, and then I don't know, couple years ago, I started kind of getting into it more seriously and actually like working towards the goal I see, like the content quality wise and what I'm trying to follow, and more looking into like other YouTubers, what they do, what I like, and trying to mimic them and work on that. And it was just I was doing faceless. It was okay because you just scream and you shout and do something silly, talk shit, but like it was missing something, like that essence and the face and something to pin yourself to. Oh, this is me. Oh, we're gonna watch this guy because this guy is funny. And I saw VTubing, and as a joke, I was like, hey, like there's nothing to lose. I mean, it's fun because it's like puppeteering. So like you need to do specific movements for camera to recognize you, and so on and so forth. You need more, more extra on top movements. Because if like my face is very non-moving normally when I speak like in real life, but the camera doesn't catch it up, so I need to like be super expressful and like over the top. So this is also fun because like it's a skill. You need to like actually try and think about, okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm not seeing the camera 100% like I have it on the side, but I'm like, okay, I know if I do this, the camera gonna catch this way, so I need to do it this way. It's more like it's kind of like a game for you to like be good at. And I don't know, it was more emotions, and I could actually like portray myself as the character. The reason why, the big reason why I did not want to show my face is just because how I look. I don't like how I look, and I'm not one of the. If I was Brad Pitt, my God, I would not. I would be. Let's be honest. I would not be VTubing. I would be showing myself. But do you know Dream?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw Dream, and I saw he showing his face, and he just got blasted.
Yeah.
Like
So
full on napalm. And I'm like, dude, gonna be honest, I look worse than Dream. So I look worse than him. Okay. So if I look worse than him and he got so much, I was like, okay, I'm not like, look sells, right? We either had personality or look sells. And that part for me was like, I don't want to get blessed for no reason.
But that begs the question though. If you are worried about looks now, what if you do get to Dream level and you I mean, I guess it's definitely doable because obviously we have people like Iron Mouse and people who would like in Vibe. We don't know what they look like, but like there is that potential of like leaks and stuff like that. So like, what makes you not worried about stuff like that?
I wouldn't say not worried. I'm more calm. I mean, if it happens, it happens. Not much you can do. You're kind of get used to it. But I'm not thinking to show myself at all ever. I'm not really worried about, I go to the street, people recognize me. Oh, it's Holic. Hi, Holic. I don't really need that. I'm not. Maybe in 20 years when I'm old and lost, maybe I'll be like, hey, this is me.
What do you mean by
this
lost?
is me? Look at me.
How old are you now?
I am 30.
30. You are older than I thought you would be.
I'm getting there. I have 2 good weeks left, and after that is
How old is Bovin? Do we know? Damn, all 3 of us know this.
Like early 20s.
We know this man. He's in our community every single day. We have no idea.
Bowen is a mystery.
He is a mystery.
He's a wonderful
Bowen is everywhere. He is crazy.
He is actually crazy. I'm convinced that Bovin is not just one person.
Maybe, yeah. It could be because wherever I look, any stream he's there.
Yes.
Any Discord is there. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. And he'll clip the same clip from 3 different streams at the same time, and you're like, how did you see all of that?
Yeah.
But he's insane. I mean, he's so. Are you hiring him? Like, is he like your editor? What's his relationship with you?
Technically, he's my. There's no real title. He's community manager / agent, I would say.
I haven't seen him. He's been making some
stuff. He does a good job.
He made
he
sent me the Monster Hunter Wilds thumbnail.
Mm.
Yeah, that one was
he's
good.
doing really good.
And the video that he made.
That too.
In the short.
I'm having a team. It's so helpful because I know that if I fuck up, I don't only lose my own space, but I mess up with these people that's helping me out. They're part of my team. I also have a video editor. I also have template. What's it called? The YouTube thumbnail.
Yeah.
Thumbnail editor. So there's people who work with me who rely on me too. And it helps me to be okay. These people rely on me. I need to do more. I need to step up. I need to do this. I need to try more. I need to try harder. So it's a good feeling,
Yeah.
It's a good feeling that you have somebody and you need to step up to not betray these people's hard work and respect towards you. So.
And surely for you too, just like personally, because I mean, obviously we're all smaller creators here, and obviously we're not making the big bucks yet. So to have a team like this, like surely you're having to put in a lot of your own money to these people too.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I can only assume that like the ROI, the return on investment that you're putting into these people and yourself has got to be high. So you want to reach the goals that you've set yourself.
Of course. That, at this point, it's just. I decided to just focus on this and just go as much as I can. Of course, I need to know to have a full-time job and so on, and I do everything else in free time, but mostly after work is just this. I don't have any other hobbies. I'm not interested in anything else. I just found myself, like, it used to be like people talk shit about video games and like gaming, and everybody in my family married and everything else, and they're like, oh, when you're gonna have kids, when you're gonna show me your wife, whatever, this and that. I'm like, I'm not interested. I'm a different person. I'm not interested in any of that. And I need to be honest with myself and don't pretend, I'm going to get a wife next year. I'm going to do all this. I'm thinking about getting, it's all fake. Like, it's just to talk stuff for family and so on. And I'm a guy who is not interested in any of the other stuff. I'm interested in video games. That's my passion. That's my life. I need to be honest with myself and just do what I like,
Yeah.
And just focus on this. And I just want to go. And once I started going like full mindset on this, I think it's all my mistakes kind of reverted. Anything I have like a mindset and all the things I tried, they kind of like became like a backbone for whatever is happening now. So I'm not, feeling bad about all those 5-6 years that I messed up and I tried again. And it's more like it became a strong foundation to who I am right now. So
yeah,
no complaint.
It's working pretty well.
It's all learning. I really respect that too, because I still lie to my family every day. I'll hit them with my sister texted me last night. She's like, "What's new?" I said, "Just been working. I've been unemployed for 3 years.
Just been working.
It's been working. Same old.
Just 9 to 5.
But that's that's also the thing. Like, not everybody gonna understand your lifestyle.
yeah,
you know?
definitely not.
If people are not in the area, they're not gonna know how to even react to that.
Luckily, Ninja made gaming cool. So I mean, more people know that gaming's cool. Because like when Drake logged into that Fortnite lobby with Ninja, it just changed the world. Realistically,
I mean, if I got to like, I don't even know how many viewers when I would call it and be like, "Hey, mom, I have a different job than I've been lying to you about."
legitimately, I think 50. Because I feel like you can make a decent like living off of 50 viewers.
Yeah, probably. But you know what I mean, though. Like, I don't know. It's just I just don't want to go through that conversation of like,
what is internet?
are you ever going to get a real job? Oh my God! Shut up, mom.
What is the internet? Is what your mom would say. And
Yeah, no, that's pretty much. Yeah, we had 3 megabytes per second. For
so
the
you
first 10
know who
years.
these people are? All of them. Yes, I'm.
What if they kill you?
They will, and they'll try.
Leaked the address 6 times already. I haven't tried yet. So
Don't say that. They'll watch the bots.
I
So
deleted them.
I believe even if you make like $10,000 a month, they will still say, "Oh, it's not a real job. It's not. It's not their passion. It shouldn't be like this." And so
True.
Yeah.
to me, I just say, "Okay, you don't understand. It's fine. It is what it is. I'm not gonna try to change your mind. I just focus on my things." That's
After a certain age, you just, at least for me, I began to realize like, hey, bills are getting paid. I'm not asking you for help. Fuck off. Except my parents are supportive, so I don't have to actually say any of that stuff. So, maybe you say
At least
that.
At least I'm not on the streets doing heroin. You know what I mean? So-
Yeah. Instead, I'm doing it in
That's
my fucking
fair.
bedroom like a real adult. Like,
That is very true. That is true. I don't do drugs outside. I do drugs inside.
yeah.
Where it's safe.
I'm an adult.
Did you guys ever have that family friend where like, I know it's different like in fucking Europe, but like you're like 16, 17 and like you had like the one cool friend's mom or dad or whatever and they're like, you can drink, but just drink here.
That was my family.
Oh. No, I had one where I was just like, and then my mom found out that what we were doing. She was surprisingly chill about it and I was just like, okay, well, I'll be over there this weekend, so you can just catch me there. But I was just like, I remember growing up and being like, they're gonna think I'm such a degenerate, and in reality, she's like, just be safe.
I mean, they were right there.
Yeah.
You really shouldn't be drinking that young.
No,
It definitely fucked my brain up, but we ball.
what do you think about Europe though? Because I mean, if you can, like, look at
Oh my
Jack.
God, man.
Like
Don't do it.
Jack drinks the fucking hell and back.
I mean, I'm pretty sure in like Spain they give their kids wine at lunch, right? Like,
I mean, if they ask
like
for
fucking 8-year-olds.
If I was 8, I would be fucking. Oh my god! If I lived in Spain, imagine like think about how I am now. Imagine me starting at 8 years old. I would be probably dead. I'll be honest.
Everybody has fetal alcohol syndrome. It's a mess.
But that's the thing. For example, my country is the same. Like, considering drinking in Lithuania, we're a light version of Russians. It's just like the amount of alcohol we consume is insane because that's the most cheapest entertainment you can have. Like, if that's the cheapest
Damn
thing, then
straight.
people gonna drink. So
That's what I'm saying, man. People like
what else?
they like to give me shit because I don't want to go out to bars. I don't want to go out to restaurants or anything and drink. I'm just like, dude, the amount that I'll spend at a bar, I can buy fucking 4 24 packs
That's what I'm saying.
and
Yeah.
be in my
Yeah.
comfortable living room and watch fucking like Angel wanted to go watch this fucking CS:GO majors. It's like, dude, let's put it on my TV where it's cooler and like we see the cool parts of it and we drink 4 cases of beer that will cost the same as 1 ticket and in a more comfortable chair, not surrounded by hot, sweaty nerds and be fucking and chill. And he's just like, but what
being
about the
surrounded by
experience?
fat, sweaty nerds is half the fun. dude. Come on, man.
It's like, no, like I thought about it before. I'm just like, that experience sounds cool at first, but then I see the ticket prices and versus where I'm going to be going. And by the way, $200 for a ticket that says you might be able to sit down is not probably, is not the
Yeah.
best thing for me. So, and then a $20 stadium beer, again, $20 buys me a 12 pack. I don't,
Yeah.
I'll stay at
That's
home.
the point. Even here, especially like I live in London, so London is like absolute disaster. You go a night out in the weekend, and you wake up in the morning, and like, okay, 300 pounds gone on
Oh
the
my
bank. I'm
God.
like,
Jesus Christ.
what
That's
did I
like
buy?
$600.
It's insane. So, or I can stay home and get a bucket of chicken and a few beers,
Damn straight.
which will cost me 10. I mean, come on. Like,
I mean, the options weigh heavily here, and I know which one is better.
I don't even know, what do normal people do? Like, I know in like Nebraska, it's like, what if we get a beer and we push each other in a shopping cart? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather just like, what the fuck
best.
are you doing?
I don't know. Like every time, like someone like people will invite me, like, "Hey, let's go play pool." I'm just like, that sounds fun for 5 minutes. And then
Yeah.
what do we do? What do we do for the rest of the night after we play one game and I get bored? Like,
We get more drunk.
I was like, why don't you guys just fucking come over to my house where I have cool fucking party games and fucking a comfortable couch, and you can spend what you would spend there, and we get super drunk instead of getting slightly buzzed and being like, this was all right, guys. We'll see you at work tomorrow. Just no.
Yeah.
Let's have fun. Like, if we're gonna go out and drink, I don't want to go out and I want to drink. I don't want to fucking sit there and be like, guys, I gotta drive home. I don't really can't really do too much here.
Great, now I have to Uber. Oh my God.
Great, and then I have to Uber back to get my fucking car. Like,
Ugh.
or
But
I
that's the
risk
point.
it.
Once you start drinking, like, okay, oh, this is fun. Let's continue. Let's go do
Yeah,
this.
I can't
Let's go
stop.
do that. You don't. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, maybe a normal
It's,
person could stop, but
What is life coming to? We can't even drunk drive anymore after spending $300. What the fuck?
that should be the fine, right? Like, I already spent. Like, you want
True.
you want me? I'm pulled over. Look at my bar tab. I'm free to go. Yeah, you're right. We're not endorsing drunk driving in any way, shape, or form. Do not drink and drive. Drink
joke.
responsibly.
When the cop pulls you over, he gives you the fine. You're like, how am I supposed to drink tomorrow?
Great. Thanks for making me stay home.
Perfect.
Speaking of like random cops and like not driving, my coworker got her car towed from her apartment complex,
Bruh.
and because her complex shares a parking lot with another complex, and she didn't have the sticker for the other complex. And again, this is shared parking, and so she got towed for it. And she like showed up to work an hour late, and she was like all crying. She's like, I'm so sorry, I couldn't get to work. You know, it's just like, I was like,
You're
all right.
fired.
And I was like,
Oh God.
first of all, calm down. It's okay. You're here now. Second of all, whenever it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, let's call the apartment complex and we'll see if they towed your car. At that point, if they say they didn't, then we'll call the police because then we have a different issue on our hands. But then they towed it, and they're still making her fucking pay, which is bullshit for like all the towing fees.
That's crazy.
How much is it?
She does not speak English, so I have no fucking idea.
I mean, any tow in America,
Okay.
it's
But
like
it's like- it's when-
75 now.
No,
At
dude,
least.
fucking.
That's like lower end.
That's
like
low. That's like
that's like they scratch the front of your car while they drag it away.
that's going just to someplace. Like if you take your car from your house to like the tow shop, it's like maybe $70 with insurance, and you're calling them yourself.
Yeah.
But getting towed like that's like $300.
Yeah, GG.
So you get fine. You get towed, and you pay a fine and a
Yeah.
tow. Like,
Yep,
the fuck is that?
it's America, baby.
Got to afford that army somehow.
Okay.
It just goes to the tow company.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just they're just. I remember. Oh my god, my car got repoed once, and the tow company was pissed because like based on the agreement that I have with like the finance company, if I pay off like the amount that I need, like then I don't have to pay any repo fees or like tow fees or anything. And so I paid it off, and I told them, I was like, all right, I'm here to get my car. They're like, okay, you have to pay $300. And I was just like, no, I don't. And then they called the company. They're like, and they were so fucking pissed because they only get paid for the repo fees. And so they just towed the car for nothing.
Fuck.
So they were so fucked. They stole one of my very expensive camera gimbals though, so I'll forever be pissed. But I couldn't say for sure that they did it because I don't know. For whatever reason, I had a box fan in my trunk. And that's the one thing that I remember that I did have, because they were like, so what kind of valuables were in the car? I was like, I got a box fan, and a camera gimbal. Didn't see the camera gimbal, but I was just like, at least my fan is here. That's fine.
That's why I don't have a car in here, because it's just all the taxes is insane. Like you go to city center, you pay fine. You go to this road, you pay fine. I just use.
Well, I think
use
your
the train.
cities over there are more designed to just be able to walk around.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Ours are
designed
like,
for,
if you don't have a
horse and
car, it's
carriage.
like, if you don't have a car here, it's like, okay, guess what, buddy? You're getting on a bus with a crackhead, and he has a knife. And
Right.
the guy in the back has a gun, and he's going to shoot him.
Right.
Funny story again, actually, is my coworker would take the bus home every day, and he was waiting at the bus stop, and there was this crackhead just waiting with him, and then the bus driver, apparently he's like, the crackhead is like a frequent flyer, so he knew, so he's just like, nope, and then fucking skipped the bus stop and like left my coworker there.
No, that's crazy.
And then the crackhead was like, what the fuck? And then pulled the knife on my coworker.
What the fuck?
It
This
was
is your
like,
fault.
yes. And then he ran back to the
Bro.
store, calling me. He's like, please unlock the door. Please unlock the door. I was like, Jesus Christ. Welcome to America.
Ah,
Love
wouldn't
this
trade
place.
it for anything except peace.
That's the
maybe.
thing. I've never been. I would like to come.
There,
USA sounds like a very fun place.
It's
50-50.
it's like an action movie.
Yeah.
it depends on where you go. I hear a lot of people who come from Europe and everything. They explain about how much bigger they expected. Because like you gotta remember is that like a single state is probably like 3 European countries, and so
Mhm.
it's
I mean,
like
Texas is like France.
just one France.
France is pretty big.
Wait, just one France?
I think so.
Because I mean, you could fit the UK, like the entire UK, like in
I don't fucking know.
in Texas.
It takes like 8 hours to drive like across Texas, and
No.
that's like one state.
No.
It
How long?
takes
So imagine Lithuania is the
14.
size of London.
the city.
Jesus.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah,
Dallas
yeah.
is the size of Rhode Island.
Yeah, and then just put that in perspective too, right? Because like it takes like what 5 hours to cross all of fucking England, 6
Yeah.
hours, something like
I
that,
don't know.
and it's probably like if you were to drive to from longest point to longest point, it probably takes like 15, 16 hours to drive through Texas. So it's pretty crazy.
I think if you're a European who wants to come to visit America, and all you have to do is talk to the right people, and
Yeah.
they'll tell you where to go. They might like you because you're European.
Yeah, you guys get to know each other.
Sounds
I'm
like
gonna
a
go.
deal.
I'm gonna go pee real
Sounds
quick.
like a deal.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. Like our Canadian friends came for we've kind of had our Discord like group together for like 7 years now.
Okay.
So they came to visit from Canada, and they got to like shoot guns for the first time. Like you can just like walk to the gun
Oh.
range and you just rent guns. It's
I
fucking
love
cool.
that.
But there's
No,
there's
my
cool shit
first-
here. It's just also hell in some places.
Like a year ago, or maybe like closer to half a year, 7 months after that, it was the first time I was shooting guns. We went to Poland. I went to the gun range for the first time in my life.
Hell yeah.
And at that like up to that point, I only shot like airsoft, like air guns, like
Mhm.
big bullets and shit. Man,
It's
is
fun, right?
So good.
You can
Oh,
see why everybody here owns one now.
Oh yes. There's no other way. Like you have to. My favorite was probably we tried M4 like
yeah.
rifle. We tried Kalashnikov. We tried shotguns. We tried the Magnum.
Mm.
The fucking almost ripped my hands off. That's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Dude. And after that, I'm very into guns. I was never into guns up to this point, but now I'm like, bro, give me more. I want
Dude.
to shoot.
We have the gun range we went to. You can rent a minigun, like a golden minigun.
Oh my god.
For it's something crazy because obviously it shoots like 1,000 rounds a second or
Yeah.
whatever. But it's probably expensive as shit. But that thing, it looked fun.
Jeez.
But I was in the army, so I used to carry that M4 every day. So I know what you're talking about with that
Okay.
one. That was fun.
Yeah. How long you were in the army?
I got out in 2022, So I was in for like 3
Okay.
years.
Oh,
Dude,
wow.
I went to Brazil, walked around in the Amazon for a little bit, got
God damn.
lost.
God. This is why I stay inside, man.
Yeah,
This is why I
nah,
stay inside.
nowadays I haven't left the house in like 4 months, but
Amazing. That's a good choice. I approve.
Yeah.
I'm an inside person. I don't care. Like I go outside just to do basic shit. I'm not interested. I don't want to see sights. I don't want to go, see whatever, a river, a bottle, like a puddle of water. I don't care. Like it's whatever, man.
now we'll
Simple.
get you to America when we're all famous, and then we'll take you to the gun range, and then we'll rent some crazy shit. We could rent a tank.
Dude, in
Oh
Texas,
my
you can
God.
rent like a fucking Gatling gun.
Yeah, I was telling them about that. The one in the
No.
place we went, they had a minigun.
Yeah, that shit's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
They have places here
The
you can
only
rent and shoot
difference-
tanks. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Shoot what?
You can shoot a tank, like an old like World War II tank.
but I bet you that shit's so
shit.
expensive, bro.
Yeah, of course, but still.
That's the point. Because it was like inside for us, we could not shoot. They don't have the license for like full automatic, so you can only shoot 1 bullet each. So
Right.
still like it's not like full power, you just.
Now, what's crazy
but
that you
we
say
can
that
feel it.
is that our gun range that we went to was also indoors, but you could shoot the fucking minigun.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I don't know how that's possible. The crazier thing is that it was right next to an airport. So
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, they shoot small
Target-
rounds,
target.
so it's not gonna like go through the wall.
I'd stop them anyway.
Yeah.
Target
Just catch 'em.
practice. Have you seen that video where they were like a fucking warship, USA warship, and the cannons were targeting like a plane?
Oh yeah, it was just a random plane.
Oh my god!
god!
yeah. That is scary, dude. That's the scariest shit to me. When it's not even controlled by a human being, it's just AI. Oh, I don't like you today. Bam. Like that's AI in general. Look, I love it. Okay, it helps you do the shit like editing, whatever, finding stuff. You can take a picture of an item and it will Google for you. Oh, this is this and that. But the future, like once it starts to do like its own development and like getting better by
This is
itself.
what I
and
was
thinking
saying,
for
bro.
itself,
But we're on the same page, bro.
man,
The robot
we are fucked.
overlords are coming, dog.
There's
Listen,
no way.
there
We have no
is-
chance.
there's a Yap Squad episode that I want you to watch.
He did not
Okay.
convince me.
What's the number?
It's like 53, I believe. Because
Number
it's
53.
You'll see it. It'll be like this guy loves AI or some shit. I forget the title.
yeah, I mean it's all we talked to an AI enthusiast who is
Mhm.
who is all for AI. And he talks about why we shouldn't be afraid of it necessarily.
Right.
And the way that he describes it is that basically, even if AI is learning from itself and other AI, it's all information that we're feeding it anyway. So it's not.
Until
Until-
it's not.
But that's the thing. Is like until what? What could it unlock that we don't already know?
Dude, humans made nuclear bombs.
It doesn't
Like,
matter, man.
There's going to
The
be
moment-
some random guy who's like, what if I made this robot think and feel? And then it's going to have artificial feelings. And then it's going to be like, well, now I don't want to die.
But they already have that.
Yeah.
What if I fall in love with a TI-84 calculator? And then it's gonna make babies, and then suddenly we're
And then I
enslaved.
have to leave it,
And then the TI-84 takes half of everything it owns.
which will be easy because it just has the buttons to do it.
Yeah,
Okay. The first thing, think of what AI is already controlling. Okay. Any electronics, fucking drones, warships, planes, whatever. It can be controlled by AI. You don't even need a human no more for that. So what's like? How are you gonna implement something? Oh, we're gonna implement whatever, a switch that will turn off them if they try to harm humans. And what if they turn off the switch? Like it's if it's human made, it can be human.
I have
made,
an idea.
you know?
Just don't make the
Yeah.
switch.
somebody will though.
Don't make it.
They will though. That dude, the future of warfare is terrifying. Like there's gonna be a whole new
Same.
breed of PTSD from these Ukrainian guys who are like
Yeah.
these Russians who are like sitting in a trench and they're and then a fucking a drone from 100 feet above them just drops a flamethrower on them.
It's great.
They're already doing that.
I know.
But that's not AI.
It's not AI, but like the advanced, like you can't tell me in like 20 years somebody's going to invade Afghanistan again.
But that's the thing.
And
Is
then
like
they're going to send a robot dog with a flamethrower.
but it's going to be all.
yeah.
I think it's going to be
Like
like Chappie, like robot versus robot type shit. You know, if anything,
well, Afghanistan's not getting the budget for that.
we will probably give it to them.
True.
So it's,
We already gave them everything we got, so classic.
No, but even then, imagine like, okay, you do something. Worst case scenario. Okay, something happens and you destroy a database in whatever somewhere.
God damn it.
And that database, AI remembers, okay, this was the person. Take a photo. When you see this person outside, with all the freaking cameras on the planet, drone him.
I've played Watch Dogs. I've seen Spider-Man No Way Home. I know what I'm doing.
It's like the Iron Man movie where all the Iron Man suits wake up.
He's immune.
I've seen the movie.
All the Iron Man
I've
suits
seen the
come
movie.
together and they all fly to the one guy.
I've seen the movie. I know exactly what to
It's
do.
fine.
I just have to make sure that I'm made of lava.
Okay.
Yeah.
dude, like-
Great.
Easy.
They're not gonna touch me because I'm their friend.
Yes. I mean, if I'm in that scenario, I'm the creator, right? So like, I don't
Motherfucker.
like
They don't care.
they're gonna not harm me. It's like I'll just stop. Done.
Your dad is your creator. If your dad punch you, are you gonna punch him back? I think so.
No, he's bigger.
Oh my god.
Whose dad is- your dad is like 6'5".
No.
Yeah.
Generally
one
speaking,
time
I'm just saying.
I did get in like an altercation with my dad, and like he kind of pushed me. And I was just like, "What the fuck?" And I pushed him. I was like 18, 19 at the time. And I went to go push him, didn't budge, and I was just like, "All right, never mind." And he's not like big. He's just tall. I was just like, "All right, I got nothing on this guy."
Bro. Nah, I mean, I'm terrified. I'm terrified of the future. But also, what are they gonna do?
I'm here, man. Like worst case scenario, I just fucking die. I mean, whoops.
True.
Like I don't like
Yeah,
if you sit there and dwell on the what ifs of the worst case scenario, then you might just dwell on the what ifs of the best. Like I'm sitting here like thinking like, dude, the App Squad is going to be at 1 million subs tomorrow.
Yeah, and
And
half of
that's-
them are gonna be robots.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bro. Give me the AdSense. I don't.
What if all the AI goes together and they leave us and go to Mars
Mm,
and we're going back to Monkey?
I'm with it. We could rock.
Wait, no, yeah. All technology goes with them.
I already
Everything,
know
all
that's not what
metals,
happened already.
everything, all AI.
Oh my god, that's how the pyramids were built.
The robots did it,
And then they left.
and then we were like,
I mean, you don't know. It could be. That's one of the funny things to me. Like all the alien talk, everything like crazy, like prehistoric stuff. Man, I love those shit. It's fun to think. Nobody knows, right? One people saying
I feel
one
like
thing.
some people know.
No, but I mean, in general, like
scientific notions still.
you will never have enough time to investigate, every single topic. So when someone tells, okay, the pyramids were built this way and this happened, okay, I believe you because I have no way of checking this information. Like there's no for me to go myself and do any, like
that
experiments.
that is a very agreeable take, because what if like there's how come we agree with so much of history, but then there's certain things that like we're so divided on, like number one, the Bible, right? Like why do we disagree?
Yeah.
Like why is there so much disagreement on like, oh, the Bible is like written by so many people? Okay, where do you think that the rest of history came
some
from?
people think the Bible's real, and some people are going to hell. So
but that's what I mean. It's like why do we find like this line? I guess I guess it's a religion thing, but it's like, but so is like half of fucking history. Half of history is like all based off religion.
that's why it's said history is written by the victor, right? So like, there's actually a conspiracy theory. Fun. I like this one. That
I don't like it. Don't say it.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
they say that the years 900 to 1000 were made up.
What even happened?
Because there was 3 powerful rulers in Europe at the time.
The Ottoman
The
Empire.
Holy Roman Empire. No.
Close.
The Pope, and then I think the King of France.
Pretty close.
And there's a exchange of letters between them that they found, allegedly.
Love?
This might all be cap.
Love letters?
No.
Well,
But they said
there was no
I
limit.
really want to rule in the year 1000. So then they just changed the year to 1000.
I really
and then they
would
just
like
made
it.
up a bunch of shit in between that.
Okay.
To be fair,
They were sending feed drawings for each other.
oh my god, what do you think?
Medieval feet
fucking
drawings. That's crazy.
there is hieroglyphic porn. Like, let's just be real. Like, there is,
What do you think the
It is,
Egyptian
yeah.
tombs are, dude?
dude. But like, there is like, I'm gonna Google this hieroglyphic dick.
This is a crazy.
No, but like,
monster.
imagine it's so easy to like in the previous eras where it's on like there is no photos, it's just pictures. You draw with a pencil. It's so easy to get catfished because it's like, oh, they draw it. So, oh my god, this lady is amazing. Wow, we
This
have
is
to
what she
meet up,
really
and you
looks
go
like?
there.
Yep. There's
It's like
hieroglyph
a
dicks.
dude.
No way.
That's gonna be right here.
Classic. It's funny
Oh my
too
God,
when you learn like how similar
this
humans
guy
were
got a
back
boner.
then too. Damn. Yo.
You can't see it right now, Holic, but
no.
it's massive.
I trust you. I trust you.
It's huge.
But like if you go into a lot of the pyramids, there will be like Roman army graffiti.
How many pyramids are there?
Many. Thousands, I think.
Why is those three so important?
Biggest.
Pussy ass fucking Nate.
I could build a bigger one. But it'll be like fucking John was here type shit. And they'll just draw like dicks.
Actually, yeah. What you could do? Imagine if you were like, okay, I'll need to leave something for the future. You find the most indestructible metal, make a statue of
Vibranium.
yourself, and drop it somewhere in the middle of the continent. Nobody can destroy it. If it's too heavy, nobody can lift it.
Thor's hammer.
And just gonna stay there forever.
The Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
I think that's what that was. I don't know.
The statue of
It's
Mo.
made of copper.
The Statue of Mo.
All right. That
Oh,
begs a
man.
question, though. If you had one object, one relic that you could leave, no matter what it doesn't have to be indestructible or whatever. No matter what it is, it'll be indestructible. What is the one thing that you leave for someone to find 1,000 years from now?
My hard drive. Do I have time to clean it first?
No.
Never mind.
1,000. That's a good question.
You could just do like a USB stick because then you could put a bunch of pictures on it, and you could put a lot of information into a compressed device.
That's lame. Holic, what would you put?
I would leave some random anime waifu statue.
A waifu that's I would, I probably would do something similar. I'd probably leave like a fucking pop figure, like just some random pop
If
figure.
it's indestructible, I would no, like if you could leave a note, and I would say, this was me, or what, some stupid shit.
You know how you can make custom dildos? Like you just put your dick in the tube and
Oh
it molds
god,
it?
Yeah,
I'm gonna do
All right,
that.
Fair enough. That's a good one.
that's
Just let it grow into a tree. Someone chops it down. They're making paper. Like, what the fuck? You got 2 acorns stuck in the middle of this tree.
that's a crazy idea. I love it.
The aliens are excavating Dallas after the downfall of humanity, and they just find your dick in a fucking cement block.
And balls.
You know what they do, dude? You know what they do? They would just mold it, and they would like sell it. Have a taste of Mo.
I had the sudden urge to suck this.
Oh god.
I'm just
Oh,
in heaven,
God.
bro. Just like, oh my god, I feel something really nice right now. I can't explain it.
This guy's been looking down at Earth for 1,000 years,
Just waiting.
for his troll to pay off. It's crazy.
It's like the death gods in fucking Death Note, bro. Just waiting for someone to pick that shit up.
Mm.
Did you guys see the Amaranth stalker video?
Yeah.
Or not stalker. They tried to rob her for her Bitcoin.
Yeah, did you see the Holic?
No.
Amaranth?
No.
tub.
I think I've heard.
Big old boobies.
Massive bazonkers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know.
So she allegedly, because people are speculating that it's fake.
Well, they have brain damage, whoever's saying that.
But these people, three guys broke into her home,
Okay.
forced her at gunpoint to take her phone out.
Apparently they like pistol whipped her ass. Too.
Yeah, and to give her to wire them crypto, and while she's they gave her her phone to do it. And while she's pretending to do it, she's tweeting out, "I'm being robbed at gunpoint. This is not a joke, by the way. Send help."
Jesus.
And she's tweeting this out. Everyone's like, haha, because
You're so quirky.
she's been saying some
Oh, shit.
crazy ass shit lately. Like, so people were like, this is just another L take from Amaranth or whatever. And she released the video today of her being like led into like the garage or whatever that she's like in. And
No, she debated them, dude. She was like, it's
in
this way,
here.
it's this way. The crypto's inside this room.
and then all you hear is pa 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 pa, and the three guys run out, and one is like, I got shot. If you are the one that got shot, you deserve it. Fuck you.
Wait, so did police actually come and shoot them? What happened?
So they got away. Apparently the people in the police in the town made a statement or whatever. Again, it's all speculation for me on my side, because like there's from what I've read, there are so many accounts of it being real, so many accounts of it being staged. I don't know what to believe, but
I mean, it's very simple. If it's recorded in police station and it's written as as a court thing, as a real court thing, and if she's faking it, she's going to go to jail.
yeah.
So she can't go to police and fake it.
But that's the thing is like,
I think the people who said it was fake are gonna feel real fucking dumb. And
I don't know, but you saw the video, right?
I did see the video.
Like it kind of looks kind of like.
I mean, okay.
Was she-
Amaranth
like,
is a
why
hot
would
tub
she-
streamer. Like her porn acting was a little crazy.
And
like,
she goes, guys, come on, it's in here.
Like, all right,
And then,
come on.
and then her three big ass, very well trained dogs just run past them.
Nah, look, man. It's
Like, and those
maybe the dogs.
they're
The
trained
dogs
as
also
fuck.
wanted Bitcoin,
Yeah, I mean, but like,
but they were into it.
there's no way that like I'm in that, because like she's like, if she's going in there to grab a gun, so be it. But like, why are the dogs that like? And you're a very popular like your dog should be trained to attack, bro. Like anyone
true.
that's not welcome on that property should be trained to just go for them.
I mean, she is
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
horse. She's like a horse girl, so I guess that makes sense, dude. Like she should be training him.
No,
But also,
no,
like I'm pretty
I'm
sure
not
there
saying
was
she
pictures
should-
of like the police at her house. Like clearly she
yeah, I mean,
reported this
maybe.
incident. You know what I mean?
But I mean, the thing about the should be is different, because as a avid watcher of many things back in the day, I know damn well these dogs are trained. Like it's fucking like
Good cover.
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like you have you you don't like Hassan though, but like
Ugh.
Hassan has a dog like so well trained, like stays by his feet constantly, like
Well, yeah, bro. That
Command-
dog also cost $10,000.
yeah, but I mean, you don't think
Communist,
hers,
by the way.
you don't think hers do too?
Yeah, but she's not a communist. Ah,
She's
now
a
I'm getting it.
Jesus.
Why'd you bring up Hassan, dude? Oh my god, I have to go piss.
Okay. Oh man.
Well, I'm saying it's all speculation, but also so fucking really crazy at the same time.
I mean, I don't, try not to make hard decisions on any of this. Anything, like, again, as with any information on the internet, it could be real or it could be, fake, and it's not for me to find that information. So, whatever. It just, if it does not influence my life, it's nothing gonna change. So,
Yeah, that's how I just like drama though, right? Because
okay.
like it's, and I mean, as a Twitch user and Twitch viewer, I would say being in touch with Twitch drama is so beneficial. Because
That
like,
is very true.
even this conversation right now, guess what? I'm putting in the tags of this video.
Hmm.
You know, so it's like I see there's like benefits to it for sure.
Okay, I don't really follow these things. Not per se. I like drama when it doesn't involve myself. That drama is
Yeah.
nice, but
One thing,
it's just no time, man.
are you
not
a
time.
Reddit user?
I don't really. I follow like some of the, like, I follow VTubing forums. I follow specific games I play. Other than that, not really Reddit.
I would recommend following the subreddit live stream fails, because that just
Live stream fail.
holds all the drama. and then you just
Okay.
keep up to date with all like the streamer news, quote unquote, and everything like involved in that kind of thing.
Okay,
And then obviously Twitter, if you like follow like any like of the big like 20 streamers, like you'll get the news of every other streamer ever.
I do watch Asmongold.
Ooh,
So
that is
Asmongold covers.
that is a crazy one to watch at this point in time.
Yeah.
Who?
Asmongold.
Holy. Asmongold enjoyer.
That is not the one to be like, I'm a fan.
I like.
Nah, people
I wouldn't
like
say I'm a favorite. I like him because he's just entertaining.
He is
He talks. He is so good at it. It's crazy.
He's a very entertaining guy, but a lot of his takes are not the best, especially as of late.
But he talks out of pocket. That's kind of he's on the new meta of like he's just doing the opposite of whatever Hassan's doing, type shit. and he just talked out of his ass, man. Like,
But that's the biggest thing, bro. Is it like sometimes out of your ass just shouldn't be told to everybody in front of 60,000 people.
True.
No, but that's his content. You know? Like that's how he get the clicks and he makes the drama and like reacts to drama. Like to me personally, you don't need to have a take on everything. It doesn't matter. Like you can just be alive without having an opinion on every single thing happening. But it also like, oh, I'm thinking this. Oh, I was right. Oh, I knew this before everybody else knew. Like you can know.
Yeah, but that's what gets me, man. Is that like he's like. At the point that he's at right now, it's different, right? Because if you, me, or him, if we said anything like that of the sorts, like if we were at like 100 viewers, dunzo, right?
Yeah, no. I was about to talk about that too. Did you see Hassan got banned for 3 days? Did you see why?
Why?
He basically
called for the assassination of a U.S. senator.
Listen, we can't.
3 day, by the way.
We can't all be like free Luigi, and then Hassan says something like that and be upset at him.
Well, I'm not upset about it. No, but I do think there's a double standard where they protect Hassan.
Of course, but it was going to be like
child that they sung happy birthday to. You know what I mean? Versus like, I don't know, like Dom got fucking banned for streaming in the wrong category. Perma.
No, it wasn't Perma.
I don't know.
But
dude, hype me up, bro. I'm just talking.
No, but I'm just. We gotta, bro. Do you know how wrong we've been in the last 4 podcasts?
Yeah, that's why we've
been so fucking wrong. I want to have some kind of fact here.
Yeah, no, we got to talk out of our asshole, dude. That's
no, dude, because that's what I'm saying.
It's the content.
All right, fine. Farts.
All right, fine.
Get it?
We'll be politically correct.
I can't make a joke because I don't know anything. So it's like
neither do I. I don't do it. I don't do politics.
Is this funny for you?
A little bit.
Do you enjoy this? Because
that's one of those things. Like I try not to get myself involved with any topics that are like super crazy. Like all of this. For example, politics, religion. I can make fun of religion. For example, of myself. I'm a Christian. I used to be Christian. Now I'm like, I don't know what I am. I'm a 3-person on fire. I mean, there's what kind of religion is this?
Probably some
or like, or like all the gender stuff. I have no idea. I don't have any friends who are in any of those situations. I have no idea, and I just shut up and don't.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it, man. If it does not affect you personally, you can have an opinion on it. It's just that opinion doesn't really matter, I feel like.
If I don't have a solid opinion on something, I come up with the most absurd thing that nobody else would ever think. Like when chat was talking about like Trump versus Kamala, I was like, we should bring back the monarchy. We should elect a king instead. And they were like, question mark spamming me. And I'm like, what, bro?
Let's do it.
Fuck it.
No, but it's the same thing. You have one more than the king. Like you have 2 choices instead of one. I mean, it's basically the same thing. No.
True.
King debate.
Yeah.
But this time they fight to the death. Whoever wins.
Dude, that would be funny.
You
can apply to be the president.
Holy.
But you do a duel.
But it has to be every 4 years, bro.
Wait, are we talking? Okay, is it going to be like a gladiator tournament where anybody can pull up?
No.
I
So
still-
you win the votes, right? So let's say 16 people win the votes.
Okay.
Another 16 people, you do like a tournament.
See,
And
I
the
agree.
last one,
Yeah.
the last one is the president.
See, I was gonna
This
say
is
it's
what
like,
I'm bringing up next
it
time
should be-
Bovin asks me about
it
politics.
should be a voted system, right? Like the people still have to vote who they would like
Yeah.
to be it,
Yeah.
and then they fucking duke it out.
Put your
That'd
money
be
where your
amazing.
mouth is type shit.
because then you can't just go in there for money.
Mm.
You're
You will
going
die.
there for the people.
15 people
That is
die.
You gotta be
for
willing
the
to-
people.
It's the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's
Yeah.
legitimately for
Yeah.
the people, by the people.
Elon Musk pulls up. He's like, I volunteer.
Dead.
I volunteer as
Just
tribute.
done.
And then he throws in the,
He throws in one Dogecoin, and
my
then
heart goes out to you.
and then it fucking just goes down 15% every fucking day.
Real. Oh my God. I
With
lost
that-
so much money.
With that, Elon Musk, would you go to Mars
Yeah.
No,
Why?
to do what?
there's nothing there.
Yeah, but we make something there. I think it would just be an experience.
You will not survive. No, but like imagine you will go there and you will die there
Oh, okay.
because
I
you
died
will
there,
be the
too.
one making it. You will be the one you will not have anything, no internet, no nothing.
Yeah,
you
I'm
will
not-
be the one creating everything for the people who will come after you.
What if he sends Starlink there
Sure,
And I get a
it should already
generator.
Be there.
and I get a drop down house onto Mars and then I'm the first
Mhm.
streamer on Mars?
Okay, that would be insane.
Well, XQC or Kai Cenat would definitely be the first one.
Yeah. Well, Casanat would never go because then he couldn't have, you know.
That would be crazy, man. You just set up your first stream and you hear a knock on the door. Hey, it's me.
Oh my God,
We got a special guest. Fucking
excuse-
Martians
Special
outside.
guest, bro.
XQC getting swatted on Mars.
They would still find a way.
Yeah. This is Space Force. Oh my God, Space Force would for sure.
That's
Also-
the thing. Like, I don't know, like how long all the streamers stay relevant
It just
because
depends.
they're the
man.
same.
Because you have to think. I like to use XQC as an example, right? Because XQC 5 years ago was averaging 100,000 people a stream.
Okay.
To this day, not 100,000, but he's still averaging like 25,000 a stream.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
and that's across two different platforms. Like because he switches back and forth between Kick and Twitch.
And
Right.
barely any real humans use Kick.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
still
It's like
25,000.
90%
Like
bots.
it's still all the same, and he's still getting those views. So I think that it just depends on the content and who you are, because XQC is everywhere.
The consensus seems to be that what kills people is not continuing to try like once they make it.
Yeah, I think Kaisen, that's a very good example of
He always
trying.
puts in effort. I respect
And-
Kaisenat a lot.
Yeah, he is the next level streamer. Like no one, it will be very hard to top that. Even because I'll be honest, I never knew. And Speed too, honestly.
Speed too. He's a
Speed
grinder,
is
yeah.
Speed is crazy because like he's did a fucking world tour. Like what's the like I mean I've seen like traveler streamers and stuff like that, but like this dude did a full on world tour, and it wasn't like a backpack stream. It was legitimately like a fucking like TV show.
Dude, he has a crazy fucking story arc too. He was homeless for like 2 years.
Dude, he
His
grew
mom
up in like
fucking hated him streaming
like
when he was making more money than her.
yeah. Well, because they like I mean shit. I mean I would be too if you're growing up in like fucking like poverty like homes, and your son is making like 8 times what your fucking like rent is worth like a
Yeah.
month, like at like 16 years old. I'd be kind of pissed too. But also just like kind of like L mom for real though.
No, I really think Kaisenat brought a new era.
But let's
for
be real.
sure.
Did you ever hear of Kai Cenat before he blew up?
Nope, of course not.
Not really. No.
I've until that subathon, that first subathon that blew up, never once, not once in my life. He just all of a sudden was number one most subbed on Twitch.
I mean, look, yeah,
But he deserves it.
Like I said, he's bringing on a new wave. I mean, like never in a million years since I started using or watching Twitch did I think that Kevin Hart would appear on somebody's
Yeah, that was
stream
great.
in their house. Like, what, bro?
Well, that's also think about this double time. Did you ever think that you would see XQC and Donald Trump in the same room?
No, I didn't think that would
the
either.
craziest fucking thing. And did you
Well,
ever think
that's what's happening, man. Like this last year and this year is just you think that we're in a movie. You know?
it is a movie, man?
Well, I think they're realizing that that's how they connect with the younger
The youth,
audiences
yeah. I
now.
mean,
Because
that's-
nobody watches fucking.
Fox News. I mean,
I don't.
Yeah.
surely, I mean, I do when Hassan has it on stream, but like other than
Traitor.
dude, I like outside of politics, Hassan is a cool person. And he's funny. If you ever watch any sort of content that he's in that's not involved in politics, he's pretty chill.
I'm just gonna sigh again. I hate that guy.
Dude,
I have no idea. I don't watch him.
I've never watched any political thing that he's ever done. I've only watched him when he's a part of other people's streams or when he's doing like some cool IRL thing.
I'm just jealous. He's richer than me, older than me, and taller than me.
Shut up your fucking Jaden Smith ass up and like that's crazy, bro. That was a Justin Bieber song joke for those of you who don't know. Never say never.
Never say never.
Now he's bigger than me, taller than me. You just fucking spit that line, bro. Fucking.
I do what I do.
What about the gaming in USA? Do you guys have like events or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, I said earlier, the
CS2 major.
CS2 major is being held in Dallas. We live in Dallas, so I mean, it's like a 20-minute drive from us. But again, same thing. Why would I spend $200 for something I can watch on the TV?
No, but like for me, I don't know. I just love going to like gaming conventions. You know, when they do like a show of like new upcoming games, you can try out like new VR stuff, new technology. For me, that's fucking awesome.
I would love to go to a convention, but I would like so a convention is cool because there's so many different exhibits and things that you can go to. But the CS2 major thing is kind of lame to me because again, I'm just sitting down watching people play on the computer.
It's like watching a fight, but it's just a bunch of nerds.
No, it's like watching a fight, but they're just on a computer in front of you, and you have the big
you could
screen.
just be on your computer.
Yeah, like I mean,
Nah,
like
I got you.
like that's my biggest thing.
You guys have the Rocket League tournament coming up over there across the pond.
Okay.
I like Rocket League,
But that's the thing. If you don't follow the game, you're not gonna be interested in the championship or whatever. You know, if you were into that game, you'd be like, "Oh my god, this is awesome!"
I mean, you're
this and that.
You're into Rocket League. Have you ever actually watched a Rocket League major or whatever?
I watched one like
not highlights.
No, I watched the finals a year ago, but I the thing about Rocket League is I don't really like 3v3.
Oh yeah,
I think it's the most boring mode. If they were doing majors of 2v2, then I would be all about it.
It's kind of weird that they don't.
I agree. They're doing a 1v1 one, I think, soon.
I've never played a single match of
Me neither. You won't even catch me.
Played it yesterday, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's just lying.
We had a lot of fun though too. It was nice.
Nah. I mean, what games you been on? What you been doing?
Oh man.
Oh, let me tell you.
Monster Hunter Wilds.
I've been watching him.
Yeah.
So let me tell you.
Holy shit. That game is crazy. I don't know. People should talk Monster Hunter Wilds. I've just been yesterday, 3 days in a row. I had to force myself go to sleep. I'm sitting on my computer at like 4 a.m. Please go to sleep. Please go to sleep. It's just too good, man. The game is super addictive. You can like do a lot of stuff, lots of grinding. I'm sure like, like learning the patterns, mechanics. I'm sure like there isn't like insane content yet, but like if you have people to play with and you're taking it chill, don't just like steamroll through it. My God, man.
I mean, if you're having
the
fun,
other one
I think you having fun is what's most important. It translates to the
audience. That's the thing, It's not just rushing to the end game. Oh, I'm in end game now. I'm having fun. Are you? Like, you need to just play the way. Of course, play the way you want to play, but think about the game is the game from the beginning, not just Oh, I reached the end game. I got the best gear. Now I'm going. No, then if you reach the best gear, that's it. The game is finished. Like if you didn't enjoy it. the whole trip. That's for me. That's the point. The gaming enjoying is the trip. The trip from zero to being a superhero. And at the end, that's it. It's finished.
Oh yeah.
It's end of story.
The only negative thing I heard about Wild so far was I heard it was running really bad on PC, but I don't even know if that's
Oh,
true
yeah,
or
it
not.
is. It is true.
It was a lot of it was server issues from what my coworker took PTO days just so that he could play it at launch. So he said
I've heard so many about this, like companies taking away, like, or just calling it sick, like thousands of people in the same company calling it sick just so they play the Friday.
I mean, apparently it was like it had 3 million peak players at one point.
That's pretty crazy.
Wow.
So it was it apparently caused a lot of servers to crash. So I mean, I don't know anything about Monster cheese.
Follow a big monster, kill big monster.
But seems cool.
I played the last one. Is it this one's more like open worldy, right?
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, it's MMO
kind. Well, not really, because you still. So basically, how it works, like you have like 3 or 4 maps, which are free roam until you like meet a monster, and then you can either kill it yourself or call a backup. Or if you are in the cities kind of can be like a big lobby for all the people to meet up. Like you see each other. You can't really talk to each other because the chat is like weird. But once you leave the city, you're kind of go into your own instance. And your own instance can only support 4 people.
Right. That makes sense.
So you still, like, if you're fighting a boss, it's still like only up to 4 people. But if you're in a city, you can see more.
I like that. I mean, it's better than the last one was kind of like, I don't know. It showed you where the monster was like the whole time. And
really?
Yeah. It was just kind of like, what's
in
the
here
point?
you can also like kind of similar. In here it's more like you get because the monsters change very quickly, so you have to pay attention to all the maps for the special events and special monsters. And once you catch a special event, you have to go there quickly because you have like 10 minutes to go to him or like start the quest. Otherwise, after 10 minutes, he disappears. Right. So you kind of need to like pay attention and be some pop-up event. Oh shit, I need to go there, guys. Let's catch this one. And like you talk to your team, to your guys, and say, oh, holy shit, I got this and this boss. And like the loot is also random. And you can see like, oh, I'm gonna get like whatever upgrades, materials. And you can say, okay, guys, I got the super boss with this and this material. And someone in the background will be like, oh shit, I need this material. Please just grab him. Please, let's go. Like it's kind of like if you have a group of people to play, it's super fun because it's interactable. Yeah. You can invite each other to do stuff. You can armors are like not like super customizable, but you have options. So for me, it's like I don't know. All the addictions got triggered.
Hell yeah! I mean, I haven't played it yet, but or even seen any of it. But I liked the last one. It just wasn't enough for me to keep my attention, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But who knows? Maybe I'll try a new one at some point.
The other ones I played a lot of Path of Exile. Path of Exile 2. That was huge.
I played that for a couple of days. It's pretty fun. I kind of got tired of that one too.
You get tired quickly.
Oh yeah.
What's your go-to game?
Rocket League.
God.
When all else fails, I just grind Rocket League. But I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance too on stream a lot. That's been pretty fun. It's
I've been told that one's good, but I didn't get in the first one, so
I didn't play the first one either.
The second.
I don't think you need to.
It kind of explains what happens. I mean, you could just watch like a 15-minute YouTube recap, and you'd probably be good to go.
But do you need story? Because like from what I understood, it was like a really big free roam game. Like how much?
It really is.
No, but like if you don't like the first game, the second game gonna be more of the same. So
it's pretty much the same thing. Just better graphics.
Except I heard like it was like they did so much more for the second one.
It's pretty big. I mean, I probably put in like I'll go low ball and say like 30 hours, but probably more like 40 or 50. And it's I'm still not near the end, I don't think. But I mean, really, it's just like this guy killed my whole family and took the sword that my dad made. I got to get it back.
It makes sense.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I would highly recommend.
What else? I played About.
How's that?
Have you heard about that?
I heard that was good, but I haven't really seen too much of it.
A lot of people talking shit, and like the like hate is insane.
Really?
Because to me, you need to look at this perspective. About this Xbox release, right? It's not Skyrim. It doesn't have Skyrim mechanics. It just looks good. It's kind of fresher, and it's on Xbox Game Pass. So I paid $0 for it. Okay, it's super fun game. I played like 20 hours. I'm still like to finish the end game, but I'm pretty much done with the game, and I enjoyed it. It was fun. And there's people shit talking the game. Oh, it's not Skyrim. It doesn't have the arrows. Does not jump off the rocks when you shoot them at the rocks. It's not Skyrim. Yeah. It's not gonna be like the next game breaking, evolution and changes, and it's not gonna be that. And people are like, oh, I paid $90. I'm like, what do you mean? Oh, it was 5 day start early. Why would you?
Why do people do that?
It's insane. And they're like, I paid $100 for this game. I hate it. Yeah, because I paid $0 and I loved it.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, so you get it. Then there was like Star Wars Outlaws came out, and it was like $120 to play 4 days early. 4 days go by, and it's release day, and they find a game-breaking bug where they had to delete their saves anyway. So they played 4 days for nothing. Like
crazy. But they do it because people buy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like people say, oh, don't do it. Stop buying. We don't want microtransactions. Exactly. Stop buying with the microtransactions, and then they're not gonna do it. Very simple.
Now,
this and that. Like, very simple. You don't give them money, they're gonna change. That's it.
Did you play Baldur's Gate 3?
I played only when they just released. I played, I think, up to middle of chapter 2. Because when it just released, it was like 1.5 chapters or just one chapter.
Mm-hmm.
So I only started at the beginning. And after I was like, I did not want to replay the same over and over, but I didn't want to play alone. And whoever had the game, they started from the beginning again. I was like, the game is amazing. I mean, when I look like, for example, YouTube or Twitch streams and people like having sync customizations and they like crazy choices. And I don't like when the guys like don't like they roll the dice, right? And they don't roll like max 20. They just reload and try. And to me, it's just like
that's cringe as fuck.
I don't like
that's
that.
The way to play the game. You just go through and whatever happens.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I love that's the point. I love that. That's
why
I love.
You should get a little team together and play it. It's a very good game.
That's a good point.
I would say, me personally, and I don't think a lot of people have this opinion. I know it won Game of the Year. I think it's my best game since Skyrim. I really enjoy that game. I'm on like my 4th run, probably.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's very good.
That's a lot.
Well, there's like
I liked it.
17,000 variations to the story, right? Of different ways.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So it's just every run is although the same kind of story arc happens for the most part, unless it's like good and bad, and then like it's kind of like the same path, but different characters and things can come along for the journey. I guess. And there's no DLC.
I like randomness.
Is what I was getting at. There's no microtransactions. Yeah. There's none of that bullshit.
Perfect.
Thank you.
When I got the game, it was like the first early access, so I paid like $20.
Oh yeah.
And now it's like insane game. So for me, it's just like okay, it's investment because I knew this gonna be huge. Like Dungeons and Dragons, it's crazy.
Especially now, they're a lot of now that modded is out, people are making like their own like D&D campaigns and stuff.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be like new games are releasing within the game.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's sick. But it's just like in general, like the gaming how do you say development is so improved. Like if imagine if you show any games you play right now to yourself, I don't know, 10 years ago.
I would kill myself. I would be like, there's no fucking
everything fucking sucks.
So I don't know, man. I just love the improvements and like everything that was achieved. New technologies and like all the mechanics in games and like just the visual appeal. To me, it's like I love the content. I can't. If I was, immortal, the only thing that would keep me sane is that video games. We're gonna have more. It doesn't matter that I don't die. It's just gonna be more and more video games, and I will always have something new to try. I believe that was a big, big focus for me to be positive in general, like in IRL.
Mhm.
It's just I would hook myself into even like if I'm like having a bad day or whatever, I would hook myself into the future. Oh, this is gonna release. Oh, this is gonna get updated. Oh, we're gonna do content with this. Oh, we're gonna play with some guys with this. It's always looking
Something
to
to
the
look
future.
forward to.
Always new. It's so, I don't know, helpful. And so like when I see that people, like for example at work, right? Everyone's miserable. Oh, I hate this job. I'm sitting there. My God, I can't wait for the work to finish. I'm gonna go home, play Monster Hunter. Holy shit, life is good. So it's different perspective. When people say, "Oh, you don't play video games, bruh," I'm the most sane, happiest I've ever been my whole life.
Dude, those people who
Like,
say
this
don't play
day.
video games though, they just they sit on their couch and just watch
Yeah.
Netflix, and then
Exactly.
they just like go to the club. And it's like, okay, bro,
Be a potato.
this is the 100th fucking weekend of your life. You've been just
Yeah.
getting your eardrums blasted by EDM.
Yeah.
Bro, get over yourself.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
You guys,
I'm out here fucking balding in this motherfucker.
What else wanted to ask? About VTubers. Do you guys know anyone else? Have you talked to anybody else about VTubers, or like have anybody in your circle that does it? Or what's your opinion on it in general?
We've talked to a few faceless people, not VTubers. We have one close friend who has turned to VTubing, not to the level that you're at, but he has like the animation thing that like whenever he talks on Discord, it like lights up and like does a little animation.
Yeah.
But that's the
Molly
closest.
VTubed for a little bit.
Oh, she did.
No.
I think Quentin too. But we've dabbled with people who've done it. But these are all people who have also like shown their face and stuff, so it's not like the same, I guess.
I feel like it doesn't matter. I think it's better than like having no cam, no fucking anything streaming, because it adds personality and it adds a way for you to express yourself.
I think it just depends on what your content was before.
True.
Like let's take.
I think as long as you're funny, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like it doesn't really matter.
Let's take. So there's two people that come to mind: Vagabomb and Zigzag.
Right.
Those are two people that we both interviewed. And they are both faceless. No VTuber, no nothing. And it's But I mean that it just comes because I mean a lot of the people that I've watched growing up, like they were faceless, right? They didn't have the VTuber.
Yeah.
So it's like it's nostalgic for me in the sense. And I like the VTube aspect of it as well. Like I like Herb. Shout out Herb, by the way. Herb doesn't have like the super animated like thing like you got. But I still enjoy his streams, his clips, his everything. Like it's still like it still adds that like personality. Hell, fucking even Angel did it for a while where he had like a fucking like a little cat PNG that would fucking light up and play the bongos whenever he pressed a certain button.
I think the way that people who are faceless grow though, and maybe I'm wrong.
It's all about editing.
Not even just editing, but I think a lot of them ride the line of what's acceptable very, very tightly. And that's what I mean. Obviously, a lot of people like that kind of.
I mean, we got to think about Fitz, Smitty,
exactly. You know what I mean?
It's like that whole that whole group. Like
they ride the fucking lightning very, very closely, and I think that makes it a little bit easier for them to succeed faceless. Versus like if I show my face and I say some of the shit that Fitz said in the past, I would probably get swapped.
But that's the thing is that they say like they're not faceless entirely. You know what I mean?
True.
Like these like 99% of the people that I just mentioned have shown their face.
True.
Like even Zigzag has shown his face. The only reason why he didn't show his face for our podcast was because he couldn't be asked to go buy a webcam for it because he just didn't own one.
Right.
And so I mean, there's certain like I don't disagree with VTubing. In fact, like I mean, I think I even had this discussion on the last podcast with Mamba, if not just in person, where I said I wouldn't like. I want to play Stardew Valley. I love because I'm a Stardew Valley guy. I would love to just sit there and grind Stardew Valley, no face cam, no nothing, just on stream. But I wanted like I feel like you said it's missing something. So I was like, what if I get like a little V2 model, or like I do something like Herb has, where it's just like the animated like thing that lights up whenever I talk. Like, what if I just do that? And I thought about it, and I was like, it's cool that I'm meeting you because like maybe I can get like a fucking like learn how to do a little V2 model that I can do for when I want to do streams like that.
Of course, yeah, man.
So
that's the thing. I feel like it's more of a, I don't know, a way to express yourself without exposing yourself. If that makes sense.
Because like there's times like because I mean I share a room with my wife. I don't want to, and she'll be sleeping, so I don't want to fucking sit there and like have a camera on in the dark, right? So I would rather just like have some sort of PNG, some kind of VTube thing there to fill that void of what I would normally have. Because like I mean, obviously I don't give a fuck about the camera. Like all my shit, 99.9% of the time is IRL type shit. What does he have to fucking say?
Yeah, but that's your content, you know. That's different.
Yeah.
Too.
But that's just also like I'm scared about too, is that like my content is majorly my face. So
yeah.
What if I get rid of it? People will miss me.
True.
Like I'm so like good looking, like I've been told that like to stop coming into some places because like I just make other people insecure. But
goddamn.
Yeah, because it's just like
so your
head is so normal size. Like who's that other guy with you?
Me? Oh. Classic.
No, also, you know, like I caught myself that I'm much more in general. I'm much more expressive with like my facial stuff and like interacting with people that I learned to be online. You know, nobody like in my family. In my family, everyone's like super silent, relaxed, and there's no like much emotions going on. So I feel like this taught me to like how to express myself more and how to like seek, I don't know, connections with people and learn how to behave with this and that. And just, you know, be more open and true to myself. Or like this, or like that. I want to, you know, learn how to speak about this topic or whatever, you know, express my opinion in this and this way. So I feel like it's also growing my character, not only, you know, a hobby per se, but it also like improved my skills and just, you know, my being in general. Just very happy with even if not showing my face.
Does your character like? Is it like catching your breathing?
Yeah. Well, it's a like a stuck animation. So the breathing is the chosen animation. Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say like that's fucking wild.
Oh man.
Do you?
But
ever...
I can do like a facial, like a one eye or like.
Holy. Yeah.
What else? Like a.
Fuck yeah.
I'm sure you have to like fucking like.
I have to extra move my face. I used to have like my flame on my head going, also like animated moving, but because I put I had a different person do my face. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So two different people.
I had a person do my face once, but we don't talk about that.
Oh man. So I kind of had to like sacrifice the flame on my on the head for the moment. Well, maybe we're gonna make it work again. But there's so much cool shit going on. For example, if I move, you see the stuff.
Yeah,
the things.
Shoelace things.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call them. Hoodie strings.
So it's super cool. Like I've seen so insane avatars for people to doing, and
Yeah.
like
Mostly I see
I'm
just like
still-
just tits, but usually they
that's
just move on.
because it sells. Like, let's be honest.
Hashtag
If I had huge
code
tits,
Miko.
I would had at least 200 followers.
Have you
Like,
seen
if I had big titties? 100.
Have you seen Code Miko? You gotta know Code Miko.
Oh yeah, of course.
Have you ever thought about doing something like that, like where chat controls what your VTuber looks like?
It's of course. I mean, it's a lot of ideas going through. Currently, I'm kind of working on getting my like a 3D avatar that would take my whole body. So like you can see my hands, you can track my shit. And there's like specific software that literally puts you in a like VR room, your character, and you can do whatever. You can pour water on yourself. You can set yourself on fire. I can shoot Kamehameha from my hands. Like you can set up
That's
some
insane.
crazy. For example, you can set up if somebody gives you, let's say, $10, or somebody raises you with at least 20 people, your character goes into background and starts dancing Gangnam Style. Like you can set up like
Lego.
crazy.
Have you seen that Lego guy? The guy that like just does all like his whole character is like a Lego and his like and his chat. Like,
No, I haven't.
that's you should check him out. He's crazy. And again, Code Miko too is just also like
It's
insanely like what's the word I'm looking for? Like intelligent in like what she's in her craft. Because not only is she's like obviously sex sells, so she's fucking pushing that shit like to the board. But like she's also just so like fucking good at what she does because it's like she's doing it all herself. Like
Yeah.
she's so intelligent for like what she's able to do. It's actually crazy. Have you seen Code Miko?
No.
Look up Code Miko. You'll be very happy, and
Yeah.
then you'll
Sure.
be, and then you'll also be impressed after.
Yeah.
Like,
In the show. So that's in the goals, like to be more interactable. I've seen people like, for example, there is a setup where people can like use channel points to throw shit at you. That's one of the things.
That's fire.
To like change your outfits, whatever. So there is a lot of
hers is like make tits
Work
bigger, like
to be done.
legitimately.
Oh yeah.
Like hers is like
that
100
would be insane.
100 bits, tits huge. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's the thing, right? Every time you try to learn something new in the content creation game,
Someone does it better.
someone does it better, and two, it takes like 3 hours to figure out how to do it in the basic way.
Yeah.
Unless it's like make a scene, add a source, like that takes like 10 minutes. But like figuring out how the fuck do you even figure out how to like throw something at a VTube character and it hits them?
You
Like
know
how
what-
do you do that?
You know what I was doing before you came out here actually was I was looking up how to make it so that when the chat automatically bans a bot to make it go onto your counter. And it's so fucking hard.
I don't know how to do it. I just have it. I have like a Dark Souls death counter.
Yeah, but
And
I
then
was
I
like
just hit
I was
plus
like
button.
looking to see like how to do it just automatically.
Yeah, no, it's fucking impossible.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of special, effects you can add to your stream, and I'm trying to slowly improve. Think of ideas, see what works, try stuff, and that's part of the joy and work also. Like you need to. Even today, for example, all this morning, I've spent maybe 10 hours talking to my editors, doing extra work behind the scenes, doing some photoshopping, talking to you guys, and so on and so forth. So, but that's kind of also I enjoy it.
Yeah.
So it's not the same as just
it's
having work.
it's so much different when you enjoy it. And that's I mean, just to go back like a little bit. As far as your flame goes on your head, I would say don't make it like super like movie. I think that it would distract the viewers.
Okay.
Like if anything
That's
like
interesting.
if anything like
thing.
add like
Yeah.
add sparks or something coming from it, like like the little embers coming up. But,
Right.
like I wouldn't make it like super realistic or anything.
Okay.
That's
What if when he yells and gets mad,
but like that's
then his flame
so
gets
much
bigger?
work. I can only imagine how much work that would be.
minus 6 hours of research?
Yeah.
Insane. Insane.
Also,
That's the thing, because now like people have a job from that,
Yeah.
People who draw, because for example, my character is not a picture. It's like 1,000 pieces that are separately moving. Even like the shades,
I've seen
different
it, man.
colors. Yeah.
It's
So
insane.
people
like,
have to draw the pieces. People have to rig the pieces. People have to make everything work together. Anything additional, again, to new people who will draw it, who will rig it, and like they also get money from it. So it's an
Yeah.
entire economy came from this, which is crazy.
I don't know if you ever seen
me,
that, Mamba, but like a VTuber like rig, like just like the layers of everything that goes down it, like just like his is like a little bit more advanced because he has like the movie and like strings and everything like that. Just a simple one, like something like fucking Molly or someone used, like that's like at least like 600 layers of just like shit. So
That's
like
too advanced for me, man. I'd rather just get
Well, 'cause you got-
made fun of
you
for
gotta-
being bald.
you got to remember, like
Yeah.
this is someone like they have animated every single frame that could possibly fucking like
Jesus.
be possible.
Yeah.
And then
It's-
every time you add like a new animation, it's like fucking 50 more.
Now I got a question for
Yeah.
you, Holic. Do you just based off your character? I know it's like because you're sitting there puppeteering, especially in a situation like this where you're just talking to the camera.
Yeah.
Do you ever find yourself just naturally trying to stick your hands into your pockets, like as if like you're being your character because you see that's how your character is?
Oh no, my hands are actually all over the place. When I'm talking to you, I'm like flailing my hands around, trying to explain everything. But it just, I look at my character and it's not doing nothing. I'm like, shit.
See,
Where I put my hands?
I'm
Put my hands on the table.
I'm the opposite, man. Because like I see your character, I want to put my hands in my hoodie pockets because I'm just like
Fucking
I guess
posture mirroring.
I guess we're all doing
Yeah.
that.
Wait, what
Okay.
happens if you cover your eye? Cover your eye with your hand. What happens?
Nothing. It stays. It
Fuck.
stays like this.
It's too smart.
Because the camera I use the iPhone camera,
Mm.
so it's the
facial
what's it
recognition.
called, the facial, the AR, whatever it is, the facial recognition. So it sees, I can like close one eye,
Right.
and it recognizes that I close one eye, but it's because it scans my whole face and it has like what's it called, the 3D mapping of my face, so it knows that my face is this, and if you put anything else on, like a pen in front of me, it's not part of my face, so it's not gonna recognize it as an object.
So what would happen if you used like a normal webcam?
You would have less traceability.
Dang,
I mean, I think Iron Mouse has it where she can like move her hands and shit, right?
dude,
Or-
Iron Mouse. I mean, you got people like Vibe, whose like whole thing is like in fucking a VR set. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
that
like,
makes sense.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Okay.
like it just
My setup is kind of on the cheaper end, I would say, because there's people who like, there's always more to invest. Like you can have, I don't know, you can I'm sure you can find somebody for like 10-15 grand the whole setup. Like
Oh,
sky's
yeah.
the limit.
Well, if you think about it, like how you were saying earlier, you're essentially investing in like a fucking anime because you're
Oh yeah,
like
exactly.
you're fucking paying for this many parts to do this many things.
Yeah.
It's just that you create the show as you go, I guess.
Did you?
Yeah.
Would you? Where's your goal? Like, do you want to be like without comparisons? Without I'm
Yeah.
gonna say without comparisons, but while giving you comparisons, do you want to be
Okay.
like Code Miko, Iron Mouse, or Vibe?
Nah,
Like what level do you
My
want to be
goal-
at?
My perfect goal would be to have my own show per se, with my own, like editors, managers, whatever the program, like programming team, to have my own team to make my own show. And I want to do everything. I want to do gaming. I want to do music. I want to create whatever, goofy soundtracks, funny sketches regarding like video games and shit, and just have my own show. That would be one part of it. And I want to get more into voice acting, learn like different voices, and learn maybe different accents. And my since I was a kid, I always wanted to be a voice actor for like video games and cartoons. That was it still is. So at some point, if that happens, God bless, that my dream come true. So it's kind of, I guess this is also like a training, because I try to like play with my voice around. You do some silly shit. Oh, hello, this is me. I've been in the closet and I'm out now. Like some stupid.
Huge.
Congratulations.
Something silly. So thanks. So yeah, it's the goal is to have my own show.
You know, while you were saying that, like after the second you said I want to have my own show, I thought about how perfect it would be to have him as like a host for something that we do. Because number one, easy to key him out because like we can just like he could be like on like if we do like a Hot Ones episode, he could like we could put him on the table because like he'll have like the black back like it'll just be easy to key out like it'll be for editing purposes, and so it's just like he would be perfect. And also your voice is sick. I like your
in the room with us.
I like your voice a lot.
Thank you very much.
I mean it would be.
I always imagine myself on like an iPad, and you put me on a Roomba,
Dude,
and you roll me on the fucking.
Dude, I've said this just about like our real life friends. How funny it would be to just to have them like on an iPad and just like have them sit there. Like that'd be so fucking funny. But would you? Fuck. What was I gonna say? Fuck me. Say something else. Go. You.
Something else. The gaming conventions. I was talking about gaming conventions because we had a few in UK. I was sick, and you go into like this like hangar for like playing, but it's all like a stadium for all the different brands and like play the games, test out new VR shit, and so on and so forth. And in UK, it's kind of it's very basic. There's not like a huge population, I would say, in here that's like super gaming intended. But I've seen a few which is like in South Korea, and they have like these insane events. It's like week-long stuff, and it goes all night. So for example, you start Monday, you go do your stuff, go to sleep. Whenever you wake up, it's still going. And it's all gaming, all like 24/7 crazy stuff. You just go in whenever you want to go in, and it's never like that. To me is crazy, and that's like I really want to go to some conventions in South Korea because like all the cool games release there first. I don't know why. It's like they create all the like the gaming in there. It's insane. Like it's their culture.
I would definitely be down to go to one, but I think if I went to one, I would never want to go to another one.
It depends on where you go because like there's some where they're gonna be. I mean, they're all gonna be kind of weird, right? Because like we're in comparison to the people that go, we're normies. So it's like it's always gonna be very weird.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
But I would like to go. I think as creators, I would love to be a part of it, and I would just love to meet everyone.
God, it would be so cool if we had like our own panel or something.
Yeah.
Shut up.
But speaking of that, Holic, do you know the creator Dr. Blue?
No.
Look into this.
Let me write it down because I'll forget. I have too much going on in my brain, so I need.
The doctor.
I'm on fire all the time. It must be hard.
Doctor, exactly. the full word, brain. Doctor.
Dr. Blue.
And blue is spelled BLOO.
I know Dr. Disrespect. That's the one.
Forget that one.
You weren't close with him, right?
You will never know. I will never tell.
Now, Dr. Blue is a close friend of ours. He is actually going to a convention.
Oh.
In your side, how far are you from Birmingham?
Quite far.
We'll just go there anyway. He's gonna be there from the 29th through the 30th of March this month.
Okay.
I mean, again, if you want, he's a faceless guy too. Actually, now that I think about it, he's.
Okay. I'll have a look.
Where's it, Matt? Like you know who Swagger Souls is? Swagger Souls.
Yeah.
He's like Swagger Souls right now, or he like wears like a mask and stuff.
But British.
Sense.
But the British version. But he's cool. He's a close friend of ours.
Great guy.
Great, fantastic.
Shout out Blue.
I love Blue from my heart. And he, like I said, he goes to conventions all the time in the UK area. So I mean, if there's anyone to connect with, that's probably him.
Okay,
That's
cool.
one of those guys.
I'll definitely have a look. Yeah. No, that's the point, man. The more people you meet, the more you hear about. Like you spread, like you widen your circle. So this is
Mhm.
what I love. Like meeting new people, talking about stuff, learning. Oh, this happened, and just
Wait, was
getting
Bovin?
more.
Was
Yeah.
Bovin from Blues community? Or?
Red,
I swear he came from Blues.
blue,
That's why.
red. It's kind of
Bowen was from every community.
true.
That's true.
This guy
At
knows
this
everybody.
point, I believe Bowen is AI.
But
Other
so
way.
he definitely came from Reds though. Not
I met him from Red.
okay.
Did you ever meet Ready Gamers or no?
Red Eye Gamers.
Red Eye Gamers.
Red-
Sorry.
You would think you know you.
I
you're-
don't think so.
He kind of did
I'm
his
not
own
sure.
thing.
I mean, also shout out Red Eye Gamers, guys.
Which is even crazier though, because that means that like he was watching Red, and he was watching you, and he was watching us, and he was watching
No,
Steph.
because Bowen, I met. He was literally Bowen was my first viewer, literally.
Shout out.
I think he caught me on YouTube, if I'm not wrong.
What were you playing?
And then he went don't even. Like literally, I know him since like 2 years and a half
Oh,
ago.
Oh my god.
okay.
Yeah.
We honestly at this point we need to get Bovin on the podcast because this is the
Yeah,
lore.
yeah.
The
He is
lore
the
that
legend.
this guy has
he is
is
the legend.
crazy.
Yeah.
We should have set up a guest
Yeah.
segment for this and have him like pop
Wait,
up.
honestly, I'm not even joking right now. I'm gonna message him
Do it.
and see if like he's just down to join the call.
We need.
I
the
never
audio
even
lore.
I never even talked to him live yet.
Neither have I.
Neither have I. Guys, this is a first. All right, hold on, guys.
It's-
We're gonna.
It's an experience. But yeah, man, he was literally as maybe I'm delusional. I don't know, but as I remember it, he was, if not the first, he was one of the first. Because I remember him since like day one. I was like, oh, Lord Bowen, what's up? I don't know how he found me because like I had no viewers at all. So I don't know how he found me, but
Sometimes
yeah,
people just appear.
it's been quite some time. That's why I stick with him because he's just been there since day one, and he likes this. For him, I believe it's enjoyable for him too, and he loves. He introduced me to quite a lot of people, even you guys. Like I got introduced through him, so
Yeah, I mean
he literally
he showed us you.
introduced
So
me to a
it's
lot.
like
You can tell
Uh-huh.
he's been fighting for this episode because he sent you to my Discord, and then he sent me to your Discord, and then he loves the boys.
Yeah. No, it's good. I love it, man. Bowen is such a good guy.
Yeah.
Like hands down, he's super hardworking, and like in general, he's just been such a help.
I'll be honest though, I'm not the
people.
biggest fan of him at this point in time.
He said no. That's why.
So depending
did
on
the
what
one.
his response is right now,
Put the puppy eyes. Put the puppy eyes.
we'll see.
Pretty bye-bye.
Nah, I don't want to go public. That's crazy. Dude, don't say I hate you. Dude.
I told him I hate him.
Great. Now we have to
Enjoy.
link the DM.
You are a free American. You can do whatever you want.
Damn
Thank
straight,
you.
brother.
It's your choice. So yeah, man. It's like it's been a journey. I love this. Like it's been a lot of failure, but now I just believe that it's like I'm going up. I feel like even like just talking to you guys, we're not gonna have like 1 million views, but it's just so enjoyable. Like I love this kind of.
Well, we're like
Oh,
funny
no,
and shit.
we're doing
We could
this.
make it work.
Hey, listen, as the funniest person on the planet Earth, I would just like to say, I agree with what Mamba says, and that I'm also the funniest person on Earth. So it's like that's like 2 to fucking all of them. Oh, he's blah blah blahing, but like he's just jealous, right?
I believe.
Like, so Bovin said that he will do a face reveal on the Yap Squad first, before he joins this. So he's not gonna join right now. So I'm gonna.
Well, everything has to have a time. You can't just force it.
Well, I mean,
You need to slowly.
just his voice, man. Just talk to us. But I get it.
I've heard him because he shared a video of him calling. There was a cat under a car, and he tried to call the cat, and I heard him say black, and that's it. So I have a recording of him saying black, so we kind of can get AI to like reconstruct his voice from that one word, and we can hear how Bowen is sounding.
We do know AI is at phenomenal records right now. So,
What do you mean?
Like it can definitely just like recreate his voice.
Oh yeah,
we can make it say whatever we want. Honestly, future me editing this episode, make Bovin say the most heinous shit ever.
Crazy guy. I like.
I know. Bovin said it. Bovin said it, not me.
Heads.
Hey Siri, why is my piss neon green? Just doing research.
Is it
He's
actually
a monster.
It is actually the monster.
You know how like when you crack a glow stick and it leaks out, it looked like that.
Actually?
No.
Oh,
It was green.
it is because it definitely is the monster.
Oh, actually, when I was creating my character, we made it with a friend, my old friend. He just randomly draw some shit for me, and like in the beginning, I just do like random. My head was supposed to be like there was no fire, but my head was supposed to be like a bear trap, like wear a bear trap like a crown, something like that,
Kind of a dub.
And then and then slowly evolved into whatever there is now, like a tiki face, torch on fire, stuff like that. But in the beginning, it was like absolute disaster. I drew.
Wondering.
I like it though. It fits. We'll get like some interchangeable clothes going. We'll get you some drip. Maybe we'll get like a full size, and you can get some Jordans on the feet.
Get the blue flame for all day.
Get like the Adidas.
Jordans or Adidas, man. Pick a brand.
Well, the swoosh on the hoodie.
Whoever wants to pay us.
True.
Puma.
Shout out Puma.
I'm blurring out every brand we just named. I don't give a fuck. Like we're not doing this.
What else? There was something else I wanted to ask. I forgot. Oh God. The brain don't work anymore.
I mean, so being the number one podcast on Spotify and YouTube and every other platform,
we're talking about like if you go from like least to most, right?
No, it's just like number one. Fame changes a person.
I doubt it.
I think it does. That's like
not me though.
Well, you're on the way.
No, I'm there. Like I said, number one.
We on the way up and shit.
Listen, you're number one on my list.
If you don't think of yourself as number one, then what is the fucking point?
True, actually.
The point is that only one person can be number one, right? So.
God.
Are you number one or Kaisunat?
I think I could do what he does better.
Give me the money.
I think me and Kevin Hart would have a really good back and forth.
Give me the money, bro. Me and Drewski. I'll fart on Drewski. I don't care.
I don't even know what I would say to them. Like if Kevin Hart shows them on doorstep and it's like, "Hey, let's hang out," I would just be like, "Fuck, you want from me? Like, what I'm supposed to tell you?"
Dude, you're so short.
Is it though?
Dunk on him. Yeah,
dude, Kevin Hart's like
short.
fucking like 3'2".
Something like that.
Oh my God. I would just pick him up and carry everywhere. That would be fun.
Just like a baby. Put him in a baby carrier. All right, Kevin. This is a stream. Say hi.
Dude, I'll say the Miles Morales, the Spider-Man one.
Yeah, that was a good.
That character, that was peak. That was funny.
All right, real ones know Miles Morales before he was on Kai's stream.
True. TikTok.
Oh, the guy who like pretends to be the Spider-Man.
Pretends?
You remember like the TikTok AI arc where they were like, he's like, "Thanks for the roses. That smells amazing."
I wonder if he's still doing that after the fact. Because
I know he Twitch streams now. Too.
I know he streams, but I wonder if he still does the.
I think he's trying to get away from it.
That's so weird.
I don't think he needs it anymore. Once you like as people know him now, he got some money from Kai's, not 100%. So
Yeah, I wonder how much though. I wonder if he was just like, because I mean, to be fair, if I was in that position, because obviously Kai is in a position where he can pay any amount of money, and I know damn well that he paid these people, like the drummer too, like he paid them good money. He changed their lives.
I'm pretty sure he gave the Miles Morales. I don't know his name, but the Miles Morales guy like 50% of all the subs that he
while he was asleep.
announced, I guess,
yeah,
or
So,
something like that.
Some,
it
I
depends.
mean, he definitely made a
think-
shit ton.
Do you think he paid Kevin Hart or Kevin Hart paid him?
I don't think either of them paid him. I think it was a benefit. It was a mutually beneficial agreement of we both
'Cause
get
I just
exposure.
feel like Kevin Hart like going down the
Wait, no.
fame. You know, it's not as popular. The movies are not as good anymore. I'm sorry,
But
Kevin Hart.
the movies, whether or not they're good, don't matter. It's all about promotion.
He also just has the name.
I also don't believe that him being on the stream, because I don't think he's had any movies come out since then.
Jumanji.
No, because that was before, that was way before that. Like even like the most recent Jumanji was before the sleepover streams and stuff
Shout
like
out
that.
Jumanji. Good movie.
I no,
I like
He deserves an Oscar.
the Kevin Hart one.
whatever one I watched. I don't know.
Was it with
I
Kevin
mean,
Hart?
I know The Rock was there.
Whichever I watched.
Okay,
Don't you know whichever I watched?
that one was all right, but like after the second and third one were kind of like too much. Anyways,
I didn't even know there was a second and third one.
for good reason. That's why
See?
Kevin
There
Hart
we
was
go.
on the stream. But I mean, it just depends on what they're there for. But I think that Kevin Hart was generally just there just to chill out. The same way that most of these streamers are hanging out with, or the way that most of these celebrities are hanging out. Like fucking Quavo did a stream with Sketch. Fucking Wiz Khalifa did a stream with Pac by Max. Like there's so many like very popular like headlining names that are
Yeah.
doing streams with these creators because that's the way the market is now.
But one thing I learned that I think raises validity to like maybe they paid them is like I learned that a lot of like, you know, the dating shows and shit where like 20 verse 1 or
Yeah.
whatever, a lot of those OnlyFans girls who come on, their managers pay the creator to have the OnlyFans girl there. I didn't know
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Are you talking about like Queen of the Hill type shit, like Austin Show?
Yeah. But like all the like OnlyFans, like their managers are paying to have those girls on the show.
I'm sure there's some like validity to like the amount of money being paid, but there's also like a lot of nobodies. But again, that might be
I mean, there's a good chance to get your pussy out there, I guess. I don't know what they do.
That's the thing, man. You know, like you need to put yourself out there somehow.
Yeah.
And if your body is the only way,
Should I be doing it if I
you do
Well,
squats and shit, bro.
I would sit on cake. If this doesn't work out, I'm gonna have OnlyFans and sit on cake.
damn straight? I would crush some cake.
Crush some cake in your balls.
Yep.
I'm
If that's what
sure.
pays.
I'm sure there is an audience for that.
All I'm saying is I ask for a ball cam all the time. Don't get it.
Yeah, bro. Well, check me out when I got the OnlyFans. Send me $5. I'll take care of it.
What is your thoughts on monetization? Like, where do you draw the line of like this isn't something that I should monetize?
What do you mean? Like,
Just any sort of content, like for you personally.
Mm.
monetization? As in, like
What's
what
a
I
good
want
example?
to get paid for, or like
Yeah, any content that you get paid for.
What would you not monetize is a better question. Like, would you take a sponsor from something that you'd like really don't believe in as a product?
it depends. You know, like especially when you
Uh-huh.
begin, you want to make the jump to actually having this as a career. I believe a lot of people have to make the sad decision to suck it up and just do it.
Well,
People who like
what is a sponsor that you would take, like 100%, like that's a hot take, versus a sponsor that you would never take?
any video games, I would take immediately. Like if they say, "Hey, we're gonna give you $200 to play the game," God, I'll do it for 50. Fuck it, let's go. You know, like,
What's one you wouldn't?
I'll be like stupid shit like energy drinks or like, "Oh, this is facial cream, please now buy this facial cream." Like something that's not not related at all to
On your fucking Vtuber, I just put on this moisturizing lotion. Guys,
do you see my
so
face?
good.
I'm shining. I'm on fire. Like, yeah, something that does not even like make sense of me, like representing anything, camera, like food, like something that does not even fine. But even like I hope so that I would not advertise any like shitty games, like even like Shadow Legends or something like microtransaction games, unless they pay me enough to have like 2 months paid for my rent and everything else.
That's fair. I'm sure there's like everybody has like their own like internal scale of like how much money they would violate everything they stand for. Because
it's at some point you have enough money for everything. So there is a line which you don't like. After that, you don't need any more.
Yeah.
But like the beginning is rough.
Yeah,
just
like sure.
Like if Raid Shadow Legends was to walk up to me and be like, "I'll give you $1 million," I'll play only Raid Shadow Legends for only 5 years. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
5 years for $1 million.
I mean, if I'm gonna want to blow my brains out by the end of it, so
I mean, it's good money still, but that's $100,000 a year.
250.
Just
so
no,
200,000.
no,
Yeah, 5 years, $1 million.
Yeah,
no.
200, 400, 600,
You're
800, right. $1 million.
I don't know what I was thinking. I honestly don't.
That's crazy.
But
nice one.
that's actually crazy. I was so set on just like that's not right.
This guy's a fucking idiot.
I don't know. I honestly
It doesn't help that neither of us are good at math. I hate math, dude. Oh my god.
listen, Holic, what is, as a small creator, what is one piece of advice that you can give to any other smaller creator starting out?
First of all, small steps are better than no steps. So just do your stuff slowly. Don't immediately buy the best gear. Go, contact all the Kai Sinats of the platforms and try to make the collabs. Just go slow. Take your pace. Learn your craft. Go slowly.
I just hit 10 followers, Kai Sinat. I think I'd be a good fit. It doesn't work.
And just, don't be afraid to test shit. Even if it fails, it might be a background for something you're gonna do like in 2 years or something in the future. So try shit. Even if it fails, just try it. Even if it's gonna fail, something new, different, branch different, a little bit of what you're doing right now, just to test the waters and see what works for you. Maybe you learn a skill. Maybe get connections. Maybe find a hobby that you love very much and you can add extra content to that. So don't be afraid to experiment. That's about it.
What about like what in your 7 years of doing it, what has been like the biggest thing that you were like, I don't know why the fuck I did it this way. I hated this. Like the 4-hour VODs that were edited, I'm sure you wanted to blow your brains out. Because I don't even want to edit 5 seconds now. So like what along those lines kind of,
What was the question again?
I don't know. I already forgot as soon as I said it.
What was the worst thing that you would recommend not to do?
Not to do.
As a small creator.
Compare yourself to the best.
Mm.
Because you're not the best. So you cannot compare yourself to the best.
I'm not
Compare
the best.
yourself around. Nobody's gonna get you down. The best.
Great. Now we got memed on. Are you happy?
Holic bullied me.
So yeah, compare yourself to your levels and try to connect to people around your levels because everybody wants to to connect to somewhere bigger than you.
And then as you grow bigger, you leave them in the dust, and then you move up to a bigger person, and then you leave them in the dust.
Completely. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I'm just trolling.
So yeah.
Well, Holic, this has been a great episode. I've had a lot of laughs. This has been great.
Yeah,
I look forward to hopefully doing something more with you in the future.
Of course. I'm up.
Go ahead.
I like the host idea. We got to get him hosting.
Yeah, I do definitely want you to, like, when we do like some crazy like duo episode type things where we have hosts. I'm sure you haven't watched the App Squad, but like we have some duo episodes where we do like certain challenges and stuff like that.
We did hot ones. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Like the
Yeah.
But we would love to have you as a host for something like that of the sort.
Amazing.
It would be perfect. Mostly for editing purposes, but also just because of your personality. You're fucking hilarious.
Thank you, man.
Before we let you go, do you have? I'm sure you do, but shout yourself out in any way, shape, or form. This is the end of the Hot Ones episode, so shout yourself out. Let the people know where they can find you.
It's HolicBolic and the small line at the bottom. I don't know how to call it in English.
Underscore.
Yeah.
Underscore. Why would be underscore? That's
no one knows. I don't think anyone knows.
It's HolicBolic underscore, and I have YouTube, Twitch, and I don't know, Twitter, I guess. I mostly focus on Twitch, but I also do like an extra fully edited videos, no memes and such on YouTube, which is like a site separate content. So yeah, you can find me on all the platforms.
Hell yeah.
Perfect, guys. All his links will be linked down below. Holic, it was a pleasure talking to you. I will send you my Google Drive link so that you can send your footage to me.
Yeah.
But until then, it was a pleasure talking to you, and we will talk to you later.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Yeah.
Bye, Holic. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, I hate that guy. Imagine.
Guys, that was Holic. We appreciate you for watching so long. I'm sure you saw me get up at some point during the episode and realize that for whatever reason, Mamba's ankle was not recording this whole entire time.
Really?
It said memory too full, but it was only.
Did you just have like an instinct? Why did you get up to check?
I don't know. I was
Good thing.
And because it was mostly because I saw the camera, and I saw because the bottom part is pointed down, and it's pointing towards the cans. I was just like, I want to make sure Mamba's in the ankle because I don't want it to be blocked by the cans.
Oh.
And it's not recording. So Mamba's ankle after like the 13-minute mark is not gonna be there. So
no, that's why we got the 4K.
Yeah,
bro.
Guys. So sorry for that fucking. I don't know why the fuck that happened. There's no fucking reason for it to happen at all. So.
Well, the reason is it's an iPhone 8.
But with fucking 60 fucking 4 gigabytes of memory.
Yeah, bro. It probably fucking heated up and was about to explode, and then it was like, maybe I should stop recording.
I honestly don't know, but that's besides the fact, guys. No matter what, we love you. We'll see you next week. We have a very special episode planned for not next week, but the week after. So be tuned in for that. Next week we might have a guest. We might not. I don't know yet. We'll see how Kaiser feels. Shout out Kaiser.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh my god. You just ruined our chances. And
well, I can throw out shout out Train Rex. He'll be there.
I know him.
I don't know Kaiser.
Well, it's not the same comparison.
Yeah, but whatever, motherfucker.
All right, so next week we'll have Obama. Guys, thank you. Oh, you know that one.
Yeah. This sounds awesome.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to follow Mamba. All links down below. He's live every day, maybe. We'll see.
Not really.
Guys, follow me. My links down below. I'm live almost never. So catch me when you catch me. No matter what, the App Squad always uploads once a week, so be sure to follow every single fucking platform that we got down below. So keep an eye out for that. We love you. We miss you.
Dude, I get to say goodbye.